Cheers.
Cheers.
No.
So,
Mm.
where we left off last session, the party has met up with a merchant and created somewhat of a caravan heading north to Caer Dineval, or Goodmead, somewhere around that area, which are towns located within the fabled 10 towns. Kyton, however, has asked the party, when he had left Luskan, to meet them at Bryn Shander. And Shisue Makio let Jim the Bandit go free to find his master and core Manthir. That was the last of my notes from last session.
Yeah. So I spared their lives if they had agreed to go to my school and train to actually learn how to use a fucking sword.
Yes. And so, after you have managed to, because if I recall correctly, you were all wanting to also bury the corpses of the fallen people or something.
We did yeah.
Yeah, you did do that. Yeah. So you've done that, and after saying a prayer or so, you manage to pack up your stuff and you re-meet up with your re-go onto the bridge and talk with the merchant.
Well, the first thing I'm going to do is pull out my wand and heal myself.
Yep. Okay.
Oh, also don't forget, we also I also healed the horse's leg.
Yep.
That is now down to 43. There we go.
The horse has now taken a liking to you.
Of course it has.
Another one.
He's creating this is just like a horse harem for him.
I'm gonna kill you.
Yeah, he's just making a horse harem. Yep, there we go.
So, from here... Oh yeah, with that other thing, Civi, you were talking to me about, like, yesterday, I believe it was. Is that coming in this session, or...?
That'd be very nice, yes.
Yep, okay. So
I did say for this session, but yes.
Okie dokie. So, talking with the merchant, he seems keen to get back on the road again and at least hit one of the local towns, or see if there's anywhere that they can get a good night's rest, as after a week or so on the road, you can see that the cold weather is getting to him. By the way, what is everyone wearing?
I got heavy clothes, I got
cold winter clothes.
Yeah, cold winter clothes on
clothes?
top of my winter blanket. I've had that wrapped around myself the entire time.
Yep.
I've got cold weather clothes, so I'm fine.
Yep. Flint?
Yeah, pretty much same. So I'm wearing a knifewood tunic as like my clothing, but I also have a winter jacket.
Yep. Okay, so...
Well, it's winter clothes, but same thing.
Yep.
Basically, we all have nice warm outfits on, don't worry, Dan.
Yeah, sorry, I just needed to close a few things.
If only I still had Cho, weather immunity. Oh.
Walking through the snowdrifts for what little remains of the current day, you begin to set up once more on the side of the road. Well, I'm guessing you find like a vaguely secluded spot before night begins.
Yeah, probably like just take like maybe walk like half an hour to the left of a road. There you go.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Dragging the carts and the horses through the deepest snow, you notice that it's considerably getting more and more deep and quite a bit colder the further north you go. The merchant seeming to, after a short while of setting up camp and setting up what little small fire he could actually get out of his remaining firewood, seems to pull out an old-looking map, vaguely tattered but still legible. And I'm just going to send this in the... I can't be bothered dragging it in and uploading it.
Yeah, that's fine.
So it's going to be... I'm going to put it into D&D text chat. Following
Oh, I know what
the,
that is.
tracing his finger along the northern heading road, lingering slightly on the river, he seems to state, so we passed the ice floe. We must be roughly here, pointing just a little bit north of it. Surely there's only a day or so's journey between us and some level of civilization.
I must say, you have picked a odd time to wish to head north.
Well, I suppose it would be one of the most profitable times. I mean, what with this, hunting is scarce, food would be scarce, and various other liveries. So,
That does seem logical.
Yes.
however, yes,
With
taking
that,
a bit more of a toll on me than I thought it would.
Speaking
Thought
of,
they would at least have a properly well-kept road up here.
I was gonna say, speaking of tolls, after fighting those two angels, pointing towards Don's character, I guess, I would like to go on a bit of atonement by myself. I will help get the carts to the next town, but I'm gonna be taking my leave. I don't know how long I'll be gone.
You will be missed. And it was good traveling with you for the short time that it was.
It does sound like you have a journey to make on your own.
That is true, and I thank you.
The Chad horse whinnies in surprise.
Yeah, we get to the next time we go sleep in a town, we go to the stables the next day and the horses just hang itself. Yeah, it's
Cheers
got
for
a manifesto, and all it is just printed hoof prints on paper.
Oh, what's
It's just
wrong?
rapid
Oh,
stomping.
I felt that. That almost came out. That was at the back of my throat. Oh, you bitch! That was funny.
Having a
Right.
moment here, man.
Continue. Oh, that was. That was good.
I didn't think it was that funny.
It was fucking hilarious. You don't understand. I don't like that horse.
With
Alright.
that, you notice. With that, you begin to settle down to bed once more, eating what meager rations. You notice that the merchant doesn't seem to be eating much, as he doesn't seem to be feeling too well, but beside that, you all settle down to rest.
I suppose seeing that he hasn't eaten, I'm gonna go over to him and say, "You should eat more."
Well, he hasn't eaten much yet. He has eaten something, but it just seems to be he's just nibbling on things.
I guess with Flint walking over saying that, I'd be like, "Is something wrong there, merchant?"
No, I'm perfectly fine. Don't worry.
Sense motive. Let's go.
I was gonna say sense motive, 100%.
Hang on. I got a plus 15 on
yeah.
that, so I'll roll that.
All right.
Yeah.
A 2! Oh, fuck you!
You know what? I will roll mine. I got
mine as well already.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, fuck yourself. How's that sound? Oh my god, Silent coming in strong with that nat fucking 3.
Silent just blinks his eyes at uneven times, both of them just at uneven times, and
Yes.
just looks at him, and then he's just "He looks completely fine to me."
Looks fine to me.
It looks fine down, mate, me.
You look good. All good, bro.
All right. So is
so-
the merchant fine?
So Civi, you know, wait, Flint, you rolled 2 dice there. Which one's which? Wait, what's what?
No, the first one was just us fucking around. The 17
Oh,
is
yes,
the actual roll.
yeah.
Yeah, that
Yep,
was the
so-
fucking around where I was trying to be.
Yes, yeah. And so Civi, you notice that he does seem to have somewhat of a fever.
Oh.
Wait,
I guess.
you're a cleric, aren't
yeah.
you?
Yeah.
Don't you have cure disease?
Yeah. I have removed disease.
The same thing.
Yeah, I have that. I guess walking over like putting my hand against his head, feeling his temperatures, be like, "You're sick," and I'm gonna cast cure disease on him.
Yep. So, that like check that you did, that was just a sense motive, was it? Or yeah, that
Yes.
was just a
Yes.
sense motive. Okay, yeah. So, laying your hands on him and casting your spell, you notice that he doesn't seem to improve that much. Well, if at all.
Ah, lost cause. All right, give me my money, old man.
All right, I guess with that, and if he doesn't look like he's improving, I'm gonna sit right next to him and go, "All right, what's really happening?"
What do you mean? Just been a bit under the weather the past few days.
I just tried to cure you with some magic, and you're not getting any better. Be honest. What's going on with you?
What magic?
I tried to cure you. I tried to see if you had any diseases, any illnesses.
Well, just being consistently cold, I guess, isn't a disease then. I'm sorry, I'm not much of a doctor.
What's he wearing?
So I can't really help you.
What is he? Yeah,
He's just wearing mercantile robes and a cloak on top of it.
All right. So what I'm gonna do is
Okay, meta question. Would that count as winter clothing?
No.
Oh, okay, well, I've got a spare.
no, I was gonna do something else. I was going to sit behind him, so he'd be sitting against the horse half, body heat, and then give him the winter blanket I have wrapped around myself. Boom.
Suppose I'll
now he has the heat source and a blanket to warm himself up.
Yeah, it's like, I'd rather not have my charge die of cold. Take this, as I go into my pack and hand him a winter cloak. Clothing, what are you gonna call it? I don't give a shit.
I think this is fine for now. I thank you. I'll put that on in the morning when I'm feeling a bit better.
Or
You will wear it now.
No,
I
at
just
this point-
imagine.
No,
just
at
like
this
a
point,
child,
I'm
like,
going
"No,
to
no."
force. I'm gonna force the blanket on him, and just like.
It is
sit
my
behind him so he
charge
has
for
to-
you to arrive at your destination alive and well. You will arrive
Fine,
alive and
fine.
well.
Yeah, and so he does like don the winter clothing, and then quickly falls asleep.
Good.
How are we doing watches? You guys only need to cover one, I can do the rest.
I'll cover the first one then, since I'm being used as a pillow right now.
I'll go to sleep. Fuck all you.
Alright, so Sibby's got first, I got the next three.
Civi sees something happen, gets up immediately. The pillow disappears, and the merchant cracks his head on a rock.
Oh
or
no,
something.
I'd be gentle. I know what I'm doing. I'm a horse.
But
I need you to fucking move. No, it'd be probably better if I take first watch if you got the merchant on you.
No, it's fine. Dude, I'm a horse. It's fine. It's literally fine.
so
If this fucks us,
Is this
I'm
count
gonna
as
kill
Sibby
Sibby.
being bedded?
what?
No, he's just laying against the horse half. He isn't putting his.
So you're
Yeah,
sleeping
So
with
he's
the merchant,
literally
huh?
sleeping with you.
on me.
Oh.
We're
oh,
going, okay,
God.
I like that
Woo,
one more.
That's getting me hot and bothered.
Right, okay, I'm back in about 10 minutes, I got something to deal with.
Oh my god! Why? Can't do this.
So-
Of course, she's too innocent. Too innocent.
The night's watches seem to go without any hassle,
Oh,
and you awake to be greeted by the dim light emanating far beyond the whipping wind and snow as it slowly reflects off. And you finally get the true glances at what the spine of the world really is. The large cascading mountain ranges far off to the north.
All right. First thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put my hand against the merchant's head, see if he still has a headache.
I'm gonna do my meditation to ready my maneuvers for the day.
Yep.
When did you get sanity back? Sorry, I know it's like, wait.
So getting sanity back and things like that is more of a takes quite a bit of time naturally, or it's like priests, well, like going to a church and trying to like get help and things like that. It's similar to, spells like restoration and things like that can help with.
So yeah, like something like minor restoration.
Yeah.
Lesser. There is no minor, but yeah.
Yeah, same thing. Oh, yeah, okay.
Wait,
Pathfinder in
I
Pathfinder. it's
have
minor.
lesser restoration.
Oh, there you go.
It can help with it. It doesn't like get back all your points or whatever, but it gets back a number.
Well, okay. Well, first thing, I put my hand on the merchant's head. How's his fever?
So it's still there, but he doesn't seem to be as bad.
Okay.
At the moment, he just seems fairly drowsy.
Okay. So like, it's just the winter's finally hitting him, and he doesn't. Okay.
Pretty much the earlier, well, it's the early telltale signs of hypothermia. But yes, the winter's hitting him.
I mean, now he has a.
Damn,
thick
turns
blanket
out it's fucking
on.
cold.
I
Who
wouldn't
would
know.
have thought?
Horses are warm. All right. Then.
The entire river was literally iced over. That so much that you could walk on it and fight on
The
it.
floor is made out of lumber. I guess walking over to Silent, I guess hitting him with a lesser restoration to see if he gets sanity points
Cheers.
back.
Jeez.
Yep.
Indeed.
Oh.
Give me a quick moment. I just want to see what I need to roll, so I want to Google. Is it plus caster level as well, or just 1d4?
For casting.
Or when I'm hitting Silent.
What?
That's
I'm hitting Silent with lesser restoration.
Yeah. So, sorry, I'm very confused as to what are you rolling? Are you rolling to cast it, or when you say like, what do I need to hit Silent? It's like,
Hey, beat the fuck out of him. Smack him.
unless he's literally
I'm
trying
not-
to dodge
I'm
you.
not going to Falcon Punch him yet. He hasn't done anything stupid this morning. I'm going to use lesser restoration spell on him, and I was curious if there was a caster level included on that, like another +5 or a +8
To cast it. So the DC you need to be to cast the spell is 12, and to cast it you get your 1d20, or you can take 10 on it, because you're not in combat, so you can just take 10. And that taking 10 gets you also your caster level plus your wisdom modifier.
Shit, yeah, I'll just take 10 at that point. That's be like 17.
Yeah, because outside of combat and things like that, you can always just take 10 on casting something unless you want it done rapidly. Taking 10 is just pretty much like, it's like saying, hey, you take enough time that instead of it being like 1 round or whatever to cast it or whatever, you just go, I'm going to take enough time so that I've prepared everything, got everything ready, and I'm doing it properly, so there's no chance of failure. Or
Yeah,
there's
it's
no
the difference
chance of
between
getting
like
fired.
aiming a gun
10.
versus like quick drawing.
Yep.
Oh yeah, then again, still 17 then.
Yep. Oh my god, I didn't know Lesser Restoration was its casting time is 3 rounds. Fuck me. That is
Yeah, this is why you
long.
never really see it used much in fights, and people prefer to use potions for it.
Yep. So, yes, you need to roll a 1d4, Civi.
2. You get 2 points.
He gets 2 points of sanity back.
Fuck yeah! Now we're not guaranteed for bad things.
Kinda still.
Look,
What do you
still
got,
gonna
like a
get bad
10%
things.
chance to pass?
We're still guaranteed for bad things, but at least we're not getting the big boy bad things, okay?
Yep. But just for reference, yeah, sanity I kind of treat similar to like ability damage, but like it's always you only regain a certain amount. There's never a like, hey, okay, cast a spell, I'm full sanity again.
Yeah. No, I got it. I just
At least there's a chance he won't fail his next sanity check.
I'm gonna fail it.
Probably it's not a good chance, but
No,
there
I'm
is
gonna
a chance.
fail it. But now we don't have the super one.
Yeah, true.
and no more horse. No more chances to get it
Oh
back.
yeah, true.
The horse is leaving. This is the horse's last gift to us.
So, blah 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 blah. You saw the dim light emanating at the start of the day, sweeping across the footsteps of the spine, and the whipping wind and snow sweeping across the footsteps of the spine of the world. Heading back to the main road and heading north once more, you begin to follow the trail from the map that the merchants showed you earlier last night. Trying to, does anyone have any, like, what skills would anyone have for, like, navigating?
When
Does local count? Knowledge local?
survival?
I would take a survival check. Knowledge local, probably not.
Yep, I can make
it would
a...
be mainly because you've just not been here before. Knowledge local, I would say, is typically like for townspeople and whatever.
Yep,
and
that's fine.
things about the region rather than specifics.
Here you go. Here's
Yep,
survival.
so I
Knowledge
can do I can do a
geography, I
survival
would.
then. That's fine. I don't have a great
Survival
survival.
or knowledge geography, I would say.
See,
Yeah,
I don't have
have
great
that one.
survival either. So.
That's a 5
good
to me.
enough.
So I got an 11 on that. So Civi got the 14.
Or any sort of tracking, that kind of like thing.
Do I have that? I don't have that.
Because the reason I'm asking here is effectively it's just trying to keep on the road and make sure that you're not following like
Yeah, because
because
winter
the
roads are
road's
different
completely
from,
snowed
you know,
over.
because that's the thing, it
Yeah,
depends
it's
on like what season the map was made.
It's this is mainly that like snow. There's enough snow that has fallen since anyone has passed this road, like the bits that you're coming up to now, that it's just indistinguishable from like. Is this just like a random valley that we've been like following between like mountains?
Yeah.
Well, like between hills, or like snow drifts, or is this actually the road? Because
Um,
at this point in time, you're
so Silent, you can make a survival check untrained, by the way.
Oh, can you?
because
Okay.
Yes.
your footsteps are no longer hitting cobblestone. The snow is deep enough that you're just compacting the snow beneath your like beneath the
Yeah.
cars.
It's like proper
your
winter.
feet.
That's the survival check. It did fuck all.
Oh yeah, now we all
Yep,
failed. I
So,
think.
Civi, with your 14, you're able to. Throughout the day, you only occasionally make the odd misstep and have to backtrack a little bit. However, as night seems to be starting to pull in once more, not night fully pulling in, but it's kind of like the sun setting, the days are shorter, that kind of thing. So it's about like 4-ish p.m.
Yeah.
that you notice. Where is it? Sorry, too many things up.
You
Blah, blah,
know-
blah, blah, blah. So you had the track or the knowledge, nature, geography. You got that. Able to make out, find indentations. Oh God, where is it? Up ahead, you manage to spy what you think seems to be a thin stick of wood that seems to be poking out of the snowdrift. Barely a foot or two, like above, however.
Yeah.
Seems to have something written on it.
Can I do a spot check to see what I'm looking at?
So if you imagine you've kind of come to, it looks like almost a T-junction.
Yeah.
And there's this, like, up the hill.
Yeah.
It's a little ways off from you guys.
All right.
So if you're doing your spot check, then roll your spot check.
15.
That's a pretty good one.
So with a 15, you can see that it's certainly, at this distance, you can see that it's certainly man-made and that it seems carved and placed for a reason, but you certainly can't see quite what is carved onto it or anything.
I guess yelling back to everyone. There's a sign up there. It's made. It's man-made.
You
A sign.
Oh yes, a sign that was naturally appeared.
Well, yeah, you want to, because that means we're not entirely lost.
You also, with the 15, managed to see that there are faint tracks at this part of, well, the path that seem to head up towards whatever you were looking at.
And then there also appears to be tracks, still fresh,
Vaguely fresh.
vaguely fresh.
Hmm. Which direction are the tracks going?
In the direction of the sign.
So I don't have track. I wouldn't be able to tell the difference between them and like people. Other. Oh, so they're heading. That'd be north, wouldn't it?
Yes.
Okay. Hmm. It appears that there have been others recently gone north as well.
Well, that would make sense, to be honest. We are planning on meeting someone towards the north.
Just in case.
It isn't odd that we would not have seen them as we were travelling already.
Good chance they were ahead of us. How many hit points have we been healing these past 2 days?
So whenever you
so-
sleep, you heal your hit dice in. So what level are you, Sibi?
Yeah, you explain that while I take a piss. Oh!
Yep.
Level 7.
So when you went to bed, you healed 7 HP.
Okay, so I got 14 back. Nice.
How much are you off getting full health, Civi?
Quite a bit.
Give me a
So
number.
fucking healed him.
Yeah, I can. I'm just
Literally
getting
half
another
my
number.
health. I'm at like 39 right now.
Oh yeah, so you've only had one rest since the last combat.
Yeah.
Right. So,
Yeah, use a
So
couple of
7.
charges
Oh.
on him, Solomon.
I was gonna say 2 charges, that's 40 health, go. I'm pretty sure.
boom, full health. Perfect.
How many charges on your one you got
What?
left?
41.
Shit, okay. Oh, wait, no, your guy's pretty new. Yeah, alright.
Yeah, I haven't used the one much because Civi's healed instantly.
Yeah,
lot
yeah,
of the
yeah, yeah.
time.
Yep.
Your heart
So it's like-
heals.
It's like, so a lot of the time, it's like I use it on myself, which is 1 charge pretty much does me to full. And then I use it on Lathia, which 1 charge did it to full, and Charles a couple of times. So it's like, I've still got quite a bit of charges.
Alright.
Alright, I'm gonna take a piss, I'll keep my head down, so I'll just go when Dan gets back.
He's gonna forget to use his mic. All we're gonna hear is the stream.
I have an
Pog!
external mic, dumbass.
Oh. I know what I said. Well, Silent's not here. Let's talk shit. Damn, he smells.
Bro, honestly.
Does.
Like, you know that silent guy? Hold the cringe.
No. He
Yeah,
kinda-
imagine casting fireballs. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo.
Wow. Wah.
Fireball's such a dad spell.
Boomer
mean-
moment.
It's a good spell. Bro, is he texting as he's pissing right now? Bro, put your phone down. It's nasty.
Yeah, he needs to really get on that
my
new
God, I
age
remember,
magic.
Fucking ages ago. I think I've still got the picture on my phone. Someone asked me what I was doing when I, like, literally after I said, like, I'll be back in a bit, I'm taking a shit. And they're like, Flynn, what the fuck are you doing? And I literally just posted them a picture of, like, my fucking pants and underwear, like, at my fucking feet while I was taking a shit. I think I've still got the picture. Hang on, I'll put it in the Discord.
God.
No, you don't actually
I'm
see
casting
anything.
Fireball on the carriage. Oh god.
Now we can judge, like... Don't worry, we'll judge, like, his underwear and the tiling choice of his bathroom.
There's a brown stain on the underwear. Be concerned. By the way, Silent did say we can continue when you got back. He's still
Oh.
listening.
Yep, so...
Back now.
No, you're not. Don't hear you. You're not real. Go away.
Yeah, I'm not real. No, I have Bluetooth headsets. Bluetooth headsets are Chad, right, Dan?
Cringe.
Yeah, exactly. They are. Really, Chad. Silent immediately, like, he feels a boon from his god. You just hear Bluetooth whisper out on the wind. He feels slightly invigorated. He has 1 temporary hit point.
Oh, fuck yeah, plus. I go up to 26.
I'd laugh if that's actually the thing that saves him.
Wait, are we going into combat? Fuck yeah.
No.
I hope so.
No. No, we're not doing
Hope not.
combat.
That's why I get the new character.
I wish to kill.
So, you've spent a few minutes waiting at the carriage for Civi to slowly heal up via Silent's unimpressive wand, but...
Gee, why are you gonna do him like that? Damn!
Wow.
What?
You could feel the disrespect in that.
I mean, it just takes a lot of time. I mean, like, it's just not very
Yeah.
impressive.
Yeah, sure. Okay.
It's 1 hit
so
point
it's
per round.
unimpressive to last. It's unimpressive to last a long time, Dan.
It's yeah. It's all about that. It's all about that quick draw.
What you gotta if I can speed fuck someone. Okay, sorry, speed heal someone.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay,
It's
this got weird. Let's continue.
It's why you have a belt of healing.
Delta.
But
Yeah, I
anyway,
have a
so-
belt of
I'll
healing,
take one
but
of
I'm not
those,
wasting
baby.
the charges
Yeah, no one has a belt of battle, luckily, yet.
yet. I've
So-
looked at it. I know what it does.
Yes. So you've seen, of course, the trail left in the snow leading up to the sign up ahead, and you're currently, well, looking at it and kind of glancing at your
I was-
companions,
There you
going
go.
like,
What the? F-
then looking
Can
at the
I-
sign and looking at your companions
Can
again.
I?
I was
do
saying
a
we're just gonna
spot
as soon as the
check.
healing was done, we're gonna start following the path, the other footsteps.
Can I do a spot check just on like around the area, see if there's anyone just kind of hiding in the snow? I guess.
Yep.
Where's my spot? It isn't great, but we can roll it. Fuck it.
15. So, specifically trying to look for someone in the snow, you do notice that up towards the... Sorry, I just got distracted by what Flint just posted. Is that a fucking Lionel, like, weird... Oh no, that's a carpet or something? What the fuck? Oh no, that's like a
The mat.
toilet thing, and then it's like vine. Yeah, I was confused. I was like, what the fuck is that surrounding the toilet? I thought it was like mold.
Thank you for this underwear photo.
Oh my god.
All right, continuing.
Yeah, sorry. Where was I? Okay, well, first I'm pouring a drink, and then while I
Cheers.
try and remember what the fuck I was
Nah,
saying.
Charles
Sorry,
made a
spot
spot check
check.
and he saw something.
Ah, yes.
Right. Whilst you're explaining this, I'm gonna go get
Awesome.
parcel from out in the front of the door. Yabby.
God
Oh,
damn
I
it,
like the
Simon,
guy who
you're
made the
person that
check
needs to
fucks
do
off.
this.
Okay.
I can hear everyone. Don't worry. I can
Alright,
hear
well, tell us.
everyone.
We'll tell him when he gets back.
So, Silent is quickly ravaged by the very horny horse. And
Wait,
since he's unable to talk or respond,
Oh
speak
my
now
god, the Chad
or
horse
have
became the
point of
Kanye
view.
horse.
Nah. I'm talking less ravaged in that way. I'm talking more ravaged as in kind of like angry South American horse.
What?
I think Flint understands what I mean, but like horses in South America are fucking mean. They will literally bite and just like attack people. And things
Donkey
like that.
moment.
Yeah.
I was gonna say you can continue. He's not like, don't hear us.
Yes. So, Silent manages to spot that there does seem to be a slight darkness of clothing that seems to be from something that seems to be lying in the snow.
Alright, Buck. I'll guess I'll whisper to Civi because I'm driving that carriage. There's
Well,
someone
wouldn't you
in
be
the...
technically closer to Flint Than me?
No. Well, no, because I'm assuming Flint's on the other carriage still.
Yeah, someone
Yeah.
at the front.
So
You guys have paused the caravan, like, out
Uh-huh.
at this area.
I'll get off the carriage, go in just beside Civi and tell them, there's someone lying in the snow. We need to be ready. And
Yeah, I
then
guess-
I'll try and move up towards the other carriage and tell Flint the same thing quietly as well.
Hey, you probably should unhitch me first. Just saying. I'm a little
Oh yeah,
attached.
and then I'll tell Flint and I'll come back and unhitch Civi.
Oh yeah, because I forgot that Civi was hitched to the Chad horse. Pun intended.
I'm gonna kill you, Dan.
Sorry.
Oh no.
So after going and informing Flint's character, and then walking back to your own carriage, you do manage to unstrap Civi.
Nice.
Civi, you're free. Go.
Right,
do something.
so let me. I was gonna find the numbers on that.
God damn.
You having a little bit of a sick moment? Right.
Yes.
Well, I'm going to enact a Scarlet Right-hander stance, so I'm going to increase my AC by 2. So, well, I'm just going to do this. 2 done. Right. So I see the corpse. Well, not the corpse, but the clothing.
It's up on the hill, so it's like right next to like the sign, but like it's in the snow. If you imagine it's kind of like, since the snow is quite deep and everything, you can see just like a faint flicker of clothing that is up there.
So I suppose with that, after having that pointed out, I'm going to do a spot on that. Do I get a circumstance on that?
Circumstance for what?
Well, silent planning it out, so I'm probably going to look at, like, I'm going to be looking at the same sort of thing, area, see
Yeah.
if I see anything different.
+4.
Oh. Yeah, +4. 26.
From your lower perspective, you can't really see too much else except that it seems to be a foot.
I see a foot sticking out of the snow.
Is it upside down?
Did this guy do like a fox dive into the snow? What the fuck?
I guess.
Well, they're like, you see kind of like the clothing of like a boot sticking up, so you're seeing like the toes kind of poking.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
yeah,
they're on their
yeah.
back right now. Okay. Maybe we should go check
It's
on them.
not, it's not the feet, just like solo boots sticking face down into the snow. No.
Yeah, this is one of those like DM inserts fetish, and Dan you just can't like not put feet in there.
Of course.
Oh yeah, you go and try and pull them off, and then it's just the most beautiful
Yeah,
feet you've
pull
ever
him
seen.
off.
Okay. Cue me doing a 30-minute spiel, ChatGPT spiel about
As you
feet.
look at his crinkled toes, you notice he hasn't
Uh,
checked his
shut
large toenail. Gosh, and grimy.
Let's go. Let's go.
Alright,
check on the
Individual
person.
toe print, more beautiful than the last.
I would say
Chris.
I'm gonna point towards Silent to stick with the merchant. I guess maybe Flint can walk up and go check on this body.
I'll nod in response to Civi.
Like, oh, I'm the guy that he paid to like defend him, but apparently I'm like not now. Okay. Yep. So
Yeah, fuck you, I defend him now.
So,
I'll take your
Civi-
job.
Wait, I thought. Did you say Civi and Silent are going up?
I'm
the
sticking
hill,
with
or-
the fucking merchant. Me and Civi are walking up.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm
So.
gonna have my blade at the ready.
Yep. So walking up the hill, you can make it out a little bit better that beside this sign there seems to be quite a bit of disturbed snow, and in the center of it seems to be lying seems
Did
to
you say
be
the snow
somewhat
is a
of a
master of
vagabond.
war?
Huh?
Oh, you said disturbed snow, and it was just made me think of the band
No,
Master of
I don't
War.
know that band.
oh my god, then.
But yes, in the center of it seems to be a bald-headed a man who seems to be lying down on his back. He
I'm gonna
seems
put-
to be hunched over slightly, but you can't. He doesn't seem to be moving.
I'm gonna get my head near his, like down to his level to at least hear if he's breathing.
So you walk over to him and like check his breathing.
Yeah, to see if I can hear his breathing.
Yep.
So that's gonna be a listen check. Do I get a
So-
circumstance bonus or no?
Walking over to him and into the disturbed snow, you hear a faint, almost whisper of a click, as there's a small flurry of movement beneath your feet and a snare seems to snap closed sharply. The crushing jaws. So do you want to, roll a reflex save, but I don't think you're the most reflexive of people.
Wait for it. Nat 20, let's go. I was actually going to do a thing where it's like, don't go
16.
near it, but I was going to let him do his thing.
Roll. As it
Not gonna
deals
lie, this was like the
13
most obvious
points.
ambush I've ever seen.
Dang.
13 points of damage to you. And
Okay.
you seem to fall to your knees slightly. As that happens, the man in the center jumps up slightly and then says, "Oh, what do we have? What the fuck are you?"
Is this an
Seeming
initiative
to
moment?
scratch his... Huh?
Would this be an initiative moment?
Well, he doesn't. He hasn't drawn a weapon or anything. He just kind of like sprung to his feet quickly, and then he's like, "What the fuck are you?" He seems as surprised to see you guys as he is, and he's like, "What the fuck, man?" Kind of.
After
He has
I
that
guess
sort of an expression on his face.
screaming after getting fucking snagged and all that, I'd be like, ah, dang, you're not dead.
You're not something that I'm hunting. God fucking damn it!
Why?
Oh, do
are
you
you
have any idea how much of a pain it is to reset these fucking traps?
I don't
God
care. I'm gonna
fucking damn
break
it.
this trap.
So
afterwards.
I am going to look at him. I'm going to use an intimidate. As I have my hand on my blade, and say to him, "You have caused one of us harm. Why should I not give you the same gift?" Let me just find my intimidate.
You're blaming me for you're the person that walked up here into my fucking trap. You're causing me more of a disservice than I've caused to you.
My
Jesus
intimidate.
fucking Christ. By now you've scared all of the fucking creatures probably out of this area. What am I meant to do for fucking dinner?
I got a 13 on that one. Probably didn't do anything.
Yeah, he's not intimidated at all.
Alright.
God damn it. 1 second, let me help him out of this trap and then we'll have a chit chat, you know? Coming over, he seems to pull out a key and then begins to twist it out of the lock. Well, twist it in the lock, which slowly releases the crushing pressure. After a short amount of time, he seems to like flex his arm. Fuck me, that's a workout. Ah, dwarven traps, you see. Ah, well.
Just looking at him, what
Generally,
race is
people
he?
call me Shakies, but he's human.
Okay.
He's quite a surprisingly tall human, completely bald and like devoid of any hair, and he's kind of like hunched over slightly. But beside
Is
that,
that
yeah,
Judge Holden? What the fuck?
What?
Then is he a
From
really
the
tall
book
midget?
Blood Meridian.
No. And so yeah, he goes after like stretching a little bit. I will. Generally, people call me Shakies. People also call me trustworthy. Pretty good guy, one might say.
I'm just.
Sense motive on that, Chief. Someone do it.
Alright, fine.
Yeah, fuck
I'm
it.
not there. I can't do jack shit.
24 on that one. I don't know why he'd be lying about this. He seems like a pretty forward guy.
I don't trust him.
I had 24 on the sense motor on that.
Yep. So yeah, he's telling the truth.
Oh, yeah, good.
And so with that, he's just like, yeah. What the hell are you guys doing out here at this time?
Heading north to Goodmead.
Ah, shit place to be honest, but each to their own. Looking between you all, giving out a cackling laugh that lasts a little bit too long.
What an odd one that you are.
What do you mean?
I
All
suppose
of us
that
up
you
here
live
are
here.
good blokes. Yes.
Hmm.
Sort of. Bit of here, bit of there.
Would you know this area well?
Giving a brief sniff and then looking around the area. Yeah, decently. Been here for about a week or two. At least in this part of the, north.
So 2 questions. 1, you know of banditry in the region? Are you affiliated with those?
Banditry? Nah.
Good. I'll do another sense motor on that one. 30.
Yeah, he's not. He's telling the truth.
2, I suppose you are interested in gold?
I mean, you'd be a fool to find someone who wasn't.
Right then. How well do you know this region?
As I said, decently.
Would you know of
Depends
any
what you're after.
shortcuts to get to Goodmead?
Good meat. Not really any shortcuts to there. I mean, unless you want to just go as the crow flies. But if you were flying, I assume you would be flying right now.
Well, yes, as you can see, if we'd be flying, we would be.
Exactly. That's my point. Not really any good way to actually get forth into Kelvin's cairn or anything like that.
Right. Well,
Honestly, the road, the way the way you guys just came up, from here, he just seems to be similar to what the sign says. That way is the 10 trail. So you take it down there, and it will eventually winds through the mountains a bit of a pass, all that. Then that's 10 towns. You'll reach it up there. Lots of fishermen and dodgy folk up there, but if that's your thing. Just don't buy any of those fucking fish head carving things. Christ, overpriced.
would be your acceptable amount that you would pay for a meal at an inn?
Around here, it depends what you're actually wanting to
Well,
eat.
what would you
I
pay?
got tired of eating the fucking spiced hare and soups that they serve the Hundlestones.
Let's say an inn that you
decided to
haven't
do some
been
hunting
to and
myself.
has what you want.
Dan is rambling. He's drunk.
No, he's fine. He's just playing a character.
What I want, I could really go for some beef if I'm honest.
Huh. I'll have some
No
of
one
that
up,
myself.
no one up here has some of that.
I'm gonna jokingly
Would
say,
you prefer
not
salted
horse.
beef or jerky?
Oh, I'd prefer just a big rump, something like that with some sauce.
Oh, yes. So, salted beef or jerky beef?
Ah,
I have both of those on me
Salted.
right now. Salted?
salted would be pretty good.
Right. How's this sound? You take us to Goodmead. You can have 3 days worth of salted beef. Actually, wait, no, let me check how much do I have of salted. Give me 1 second. Before I actually say that. 4 days. Oh, not from 3. 3 days. Wait, what would that even... do I have to say exactly how much the beef weighs, or can we just do like the rations value thing?
Yeah, I don't mind if you just say rations value.
Yeah, okay. So yeah, 3 days worth of salted beef then. If you can take us to Goodmead.
fuck that. No offense to you guys. I mean, you guys seem like a riot. Looking at the horse again. However, I'm housed up in Understone at the moment. Gonna go like south, like probably in the next week or so. There's a storm brewing. But in the
Okay.
meantime, I was trying to see what I could get that wasn't a fucking hare. Hence the trap. My
That's
apologies for that again, Senor
4 days.
Horse.
75
I'm gonna
gold.
give him a thumbs up.
Ah. I can show you where Understone is, though.
Would that count as a knowledge local? Relative to where we want to go?
Sure.
I don't have the best knowledge local, but I'll do that. And then I'll also follow that up with a sense motive to see if he's bullshitting me on that. So 23
Yep,
on the
so-
local and a 20 on the motive.
Hundlestone would be. You thought you would have hit Hundlestone by now if you're hitting a. After seeing the map the last night, Hundlestone is supposedly on the path.
Well, we're completely
Also-
fucking lost then.
So yeah. From what you can tell from him, that. Yeah. He's like, I can take you there, but like, yeah, I'm definitely not going back to 10 towns. And he's not. What was the sense motive on? Were you thinking that he was lying about?
I think
That he can
if
take
he
you
would
to
actually
Hundlestone.
take us to where I'm asking him to take us. It's like with him saying
Yeah.
he'd take us
While
to
his
Hundlestone.
demeanor seems a little bit like off-putting, a little bit weird, that he doesn't seem to be lying.
Alright, so... Right, so he's like, right then. Heading to Hundlestone then.
Yeah. Oh God. Let me pack these up.
Yes.
Oh yeah, be careful, don't step anywhere else in here. There's actually a few of these traps spread around.
I'm just gonna
You never
retrace my
know.
steps back to the cart.
Yeah, limping slightly.
Owies, my toesies.
as he seems to like gently dig up, and then like with pulling out like a small iron rod inside of like his backpack, he seems to like prod down the first one, the trap seeming to cleave the iron rod in two. Good little traps these. I do like them. Talking to you, Flint. Oh, cost me a fucking fortune. Never get those fucking dwarves to make you anything that will rip you off unless you're a dwarf himself. After that, he seems to clear the remaining traps, but like, yeah, go on, sorry.
Yeah, I was going to say, there's no problems with dwarfs. They're brutal and honest.
Not honest with their prices, fuck me.
Well,
These cost me like a king's ransom.
yes, and I suppose you haven't noticed that. How long have you had those traps?
Probably about a month.
And how many times has the creature bled on them?
Quite a few, they're actually quite useful.
Are they rusted?
I specifically got these because I was tired of like traps breaking. Expensive. I'll see how long they actually last though. At the moment it's lasted, an iron trap would have lasted about this long as well. At that you can see that like the metal that these traps are made out of is a different like color than what you would usually expect.
Yeah, if I remember right, Dwarven Steel's got like a bluish tinge to it.
These seem to be vaguely dark and green.
Huh.
Cheers.
I don't know what that is. That doesn't happen often.
Well, it's kind of like a dark metal, but with like a green tinge to it.
Yeah.
Packing up the few traps, he seems to heft them over his lanky shoulder and begin to make his way back down the hill, sniffing slightly as he does.
And a cokey. Right, suppose we'll just walk along.
I'm gonna get,
I
I guess, reattach to the
Yeah.
cart and start walking.
I guess before that, I'll
Yeah,
say,
I'll jump back onto my carriage and start,
I'll,
leading it.
while hitching up to the, I'll ask him, do you need to be healed again, or are you going to be alright?
I'll be fine. That just hurt like a sumbitch.
I can easily heal you again if you would like. It
Ah,
doesn't take much
save the
time.
charges. I can do it myself as well. I guess with that, I'll hit myself with a quick belt of healing.
Yep.
4 points. Woo.
Stevie, it's D8.
Hmm?
It's 2D8.
No, a belt of healing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, right. No, I did
38.
4. Oops.
Lamau.
Damn, Dan distracted me. There you go. 9 health.
I
blame
didn't
you.
distract you at all.
Yeah, I blame you. It's much easier that way.
Oh shit,
No,
I just
I'll-
noticed
I'll
that
just
like the
teach
trap was
Sydney
meant to
back
do
up to the horse and then get
3d8
something.
instead of 3d6. Oh well.
Yeah.
That trap was defective, we'll say.
Pro trader really tried to take my leg.
Hey, it's not his fault. You walked into his trap.
Either way, I'll hitch Stevie back up and then can jump on the carriage.
Yep. Oh, alrighty, friends. Who am I riding with?
Come right in me, friend. I don't know who the fuck you are, and it's probably more room here.
Ah. And he once again gives his like introduction of generally people call me Shakies. People also call me trustworthy. Pretty good guy. Holding out a lanky arm towards you.
I guess I'll shake his hand.
Good to meet
And then-
you.
Yes.
So, we need to take this path, gesturing over, like, the direction that you guys, like, hit that, like, junction at. It was slightly off-skewed. So,
Okay.
it seems that, like, Jesus Christ, seeing your tracks, like, behind. You guys ran off the road. You haven't been on the road for probably, I would have said, like, at least 2 hours. Yeah, come on, it's this way. And you can see that there are footprints in the snows leading out to this location along the path he's taking you.
So I
You
guess
can
we'll just
probably
I'm
assume
sure
that's the
that
path
fits
that
this.
he came.
Well, I'll try and follow the footprints as best I can then,
Second.
with him guiding us.
Yep. Heading along the trail for a decent amount of time. No, wait, Flint said he was going for a piss, sorry. Oh. I don't think he has wireless headphones, so I'll just pause.
No. I think it's only me and you have wireless headphones, 'cause I'm pretty sure Civvy's wired and Flint I know it's wired.
Beautiful chads.
Yeah, I only do wired from my computer.
Yeah, but like VR chat requires wireless headphones. I'm not having myself linked up with another cable.
I have a different set of headphones for VR entirely. I don't use my headset. I've got earbuds that actually plug directly into my Quest.
Actually got the same with my index. I snapped off my headphones from my index because they both broke. And in a fit of rage, it was like, yeah, fuck these things.
Oh, I didn't snap them off. I just unscrewed off the generic headphones because they're just shit.
Yeah, I have a set of earbuds that's like designed for fucking Quest 2 that just one goes around the back of my neck and one
Ooh, I'm
goes
back.
to the ear directly. Tiny
Yeah,
wire,
but those
basically.
are like so shit. Like, I need the 3D. Like, I need good headphones. I can't play without good headphones.
I don't give a shit.
You
about
gotta get
3D
that
audio in fucking
auditory
VR chat.
I
Sorry,
guess
Dan, I
continuing.
forgot you're doing ERP every day. I don't do that.
What? No.
Oh, fuck. Alright, I'm back.
Alright.
Sorry, Flint.
We all good? Or
I'm good. Ready.
Mhm. Yeah, we're good.
All right, let's go.
Let's ball.
Dan.
He's probably taking a piss.
My one extra hit point. I got a good coffee I'm drinking.
Coffee? What are you?
Coffee.
A child? Real men drink tea.
Yeah, well, my coffee machine doesn't do tea, so I'll get
He
fucked.
got a phone
Yeah,
call.
good then.
You good, man. Actually, I don't know if it does tea. It might. I'll have to look and find out. But this coffee tastes like hot chocolate. So, yeah, it's better than tea.
Oh, a bit of a cheese.
You say a bit of a cheese or a bit of a cheers?
Bit of a cheese.
You said bit of a cheese. I was like, alright.
True. Did Dan turn on his camera? He's cheering as he's drinking.
Did you turn on his camera just to do that?
Just to do that, Chad move.
What did you tell? Why isn't my camera working? What's going on?
Get fucked, Flint.
Oh, I'm recording. It
There
won't
you
let
go.
me. Mum won't let me turn it on because I'm recording.
Yeah, let me turn on my camera, the one I don't have.
Get fucked.
Actually, I'm quite good. I do not feel the need of getting fucked.
I'm gonna slowly sip coffee in my Pac-Man mug and be happy.
Okay, I've returned. Sorry about that.
Yeah, it's all good.
Oh, the fam. Oh. There we go. Comfortable
That was
again,
fun.
and we're back. So, where was I? Let's go and
He was making
minimize
fun
that.
of our way of walking.
Oh yes. So, following the path, he seems to slowly guide you along. As you get up to a certain point, you can see quite a bit more activity on the path. Seems to be people coming and going, and they seem to be coming and going from an area that is located off the path. Shaky's starting to point out this is sort of the way towards, well, is, after all, gnomes and dwarves. Not exactly known for more of the above world building. Taking you further along, the snow seems to start to give way to a set of almost canyon-esque cliffs built right into a large mountain that would be located within the spine of the world. From there, well, from here, you can start to spy small openings in the rock face that you assume to be windows at this kind of distance.
Okay.
Heading leading your cart further along, you eventually get to what looks to be a very built low to the ground stable. Carved out of the ground, the rocky ground itself. Few horses seem to be stabled up here at all. The entire stable seeming to be almost absent except for what appears to be one other. No one seems to be at sight. Well, they're at the stable.
Yeah, I suppose I'll do a spot to have a look around on that one.
Yep.
It's a +8. Yep. Give me 1 sec. Oh, God, I'm getting the shittest fucking rolls this. I suppose it makes up for last session. Fair enough.
So, you aren't able to see anyone in the local vicinity as Shakey's begins to hop down from the cart. Brushing a bit of the lightly falling snow off of his, outfit, he begins to walk forward towards your cart. The cart with the merchant and the merchant and Flint in it. Am I able to get at least a slice of beef or something for this? Holding his hands up in sort of a dismissive gesture, just like, I thought, maybe.
Right. That was Sharp saying that? Shakes, I should say.
Shakey's.
Yep. Okay. I got nothing to input.
So, wait, did you say you will?
Well, wasn't he asking someone else, or was he asking me?
He was asking you, because you were the person he knew had beef, so it was like, am I able to get at least a slice of beef for my service?
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah. No, so I'll bring that out, and I'll give him... what would you count... So a slice of beef, would that count as 1 or 2 rations? That'd be 1, wouldn't it?
Well, you would say, probably...
Yeah, because this is like one of those...
So a day's rations is typically dealt up into half-day rations. So 1 meal each, so it'll be lunch and dinner.
Right, okay, because, yeah, it's... Right, so I'll give him 2.
Oh, you're giving him a day's rations?
Yeah, he can have that. That's fine. I don't eat. I've got a ring of sustenance.
Oh.
It means nothing to me.
Beautiful, thank you. If you see me again in Undlestone, don't feel bad to say hi. Always nice to see a familiar face. Is there anything else? Beginning to bite a bit at the beef and rip off a chunk. Is there anything else I can do for you guys?
Well, you might wish to wash the salt out of that first.
I'm used to worse.
Oh,
I mean, it is a bit salty, but
well, it is salt
might
beef.
have to boil it.
Oh my god, you ever had salt beef? Holy shit! You
Yeah, he's
think you're
trying to-
ready? And
he's trying to keep a straight face,
Yeah,
and he's
yeah.
like, "This is fine."
yeah, no, yeah, no,
His eyes are squinted. Yeah, this is fine.
He kind of knocks a bit of it on the cart. Have you been keeping this in your outside backpack? Shit's frozen. I thought it was jerky for a second there. God damn it. And he puts the rest of it into his backpack.
Well, if you wish for jerky, I also have that.
Oh, no, you give me enough. I went out there for a meal and I've got a meal, so I'm happy.
What time is it?
The time at the moment, it would be probably about 2 p.m. So in about an hour or two, it would be in an hour, the sun would start to be
Right, so I'd say that, right,
evening-esque.
okay. I'd say that with where
dusk.
we are now, we would probably want to stay in town for now, because it's going to get dark, real dark, in a couple of hours.
Yeah, because
So
at the
what
moment,
we
since
can do
it's...
is-
Sorry.
Well, okay. Do we ask him, Shaky, the boy, the man, the myth, the legend, where there is a stable that we can store the horses and an inn where we can stay the night around the town?
Yeah, okay. Yeah, we asked him that.
He seems to absently scratch at his bald head. Well, that's the stables. Just pointing at the kind of abandoned kind of hole in the ground, which seems laid down with a little bit of hay that no one seems to be attending. Oh yeah, you're gonna have to tend to your own horses and things like that here. I mean, the gnomes and dwarves don't really care for that.
Hang on, I got a picture of Shaky right now. I'm just gonna put it in the text chat.
Is it Andrew tape?
No, motherfucker.
Uh,
There you go, Shaky
Good.
right here. Boom, text chat.
what the fuck is that?
What the?
That's terrifying.
I don't like that.
Not gonna lie, I wish I didn't see it.
What do you reckon, Dan? You reckon that's Shaky?
Wait. Just having a look now.
I hate it.
Less of that, because he's like more lanky. I would say like he's more this kind of like looking thing. But instead of like metal armor, it's leather
Oh
armor.
my god, it's fucking Patches.
It's fucking Patches.
Oh my god. Right, okay. No, he dies now. I'm not getting kicked off for the 70th fucking time.
Right. Now I know how he looks. I cast Fireball on the gun.
No. Hey, you can't use outside knowledge.
Roll sanity check. Wait a minute, I saw you in another thing.
Do you want a fine? We're rolling sanity, I guess.
No, we can't. You're gonna lose your sanity.
No, it's no,
Oh.
Silent.
But yeah, this was a like it was a reference to like trustworthy patches, hence why this is Shaky's the trustworthy.
So I was right to sense a motive on the cunt.
He hasn't
His
done it,
motive-
albeit.
Was to kick us off a fucking cliff.
Hey. No. The first time you meet Patches, he's always a nice guy and he's always accommodating. It's
Not in
only the
Dark Souls
later
1.
times. It's
Not
only
in
the
Dark
later
Souls 1.
times. True, yes.
You
but
meet
like,
Patches. He says, "Hey, I'm trustworthy Patches." You go to the cliff. He kicks you off.
no, he goes and like finds you some loot, and then he's like, "Oh, what's that over there? You can have it if you want." You go over and get it, and then he
That's
kicks
when you
you off
first
the
meet him.
cliff.
He just kicks you off the cliff straight away. He's a cunt. Patches can go fuck himself.
Oh, yeah.
Hey,
Let's
he's a
go.
nice
We've
guy.
been on this for about 10 minutes. Let's go.
Yeah. So, 1 second, just getting the insanity chart up.
Oh my god, you're actually doing that.
Apparently.
I mean,
yeah.
Silent wanted to, so
Well, I mean,
My
if he
hands are
asks to
tied
make the
in this.
roll, then he's going to make the roll.
What was
so do
sanity?
you-
Just a flat D20.
so
Flat
you need
D20,
to
yes.
roll. Yeah, so you need to roll a d20, and you need to. Sorry, I need to zoom in. You need to roll
think I need
underneath of
that
a
one.
2.
Come on, baby. Give me the shit luck I want.
Here comes that 20.
So-
Oh, right. Okay, looks like, hey, we might be going to hell. Let's
So
go,
that-
lads.
I'm not going to like make you take sanity damage for this because you just got some healed.
No.
But
We do it
No.
fine.
properly,
Okay,
Dan.
fine.
Oh, no. Wait, you want to do
Uh,
it? All right, fuck it. Let's do this.
Yeah.
No,
Okay.
I
So
want to do
it's-
it I don't want no crutches.
so he's
How
back
the
at
fuck do
0
I go to
sanity.
negative?
So he's back at 0 sanity. So it's 4 divided by 2, which is 2. So he's back at 0 sanity. And so this next 1d20 is on the insanity times 2 meter.
Jesus Christ.
You know what, Dan? We might
So,
actually
roll a
be in line with your
1d20.
old campaign. We might be going to hell.
It is, yeah.
I think I rolled my sanity.
To be
checks
honest, if
on
this happens, this will
anyone.
be the funniest fucking thing known to man.
It's because you keep on bringing it fucking up. So, who the fuck was that?
I love
That
it.
was Wally. He probably misclicked.
Ah. But yes, so, do you want to roll?
Yeah, let's do it. Fuck it, we ball. This one will be the nat 20.
So, with a...
Oh,
Wally
went
currently
ahead here.
recording right now.
So, Silent, with your insanity check, it's... You take off your armor and continue as if normal is the main thing. However, the times 2 version
armor?
of it, so well, you take off your clothes and continue as if
Okay.
it's armor and clothes as if normal. And
Alright.
for the ×2 factor on that
Mm.
is you take off all your armor and clothing, pass out, and shit yourself in the process.
Mm.
That's the
My God.
equivalent of getting
My
kicked off a
guy
cliff by
like,
Patches.
literally just reenacted his parents' wedding.
So,
Well, I don't even know what to say.
yes, so this
What kind
is
of
like I'm
D&D
posting.
is this?
So, like, I suppose
Alright.
as I see this happen, I'm just going to have like a sneer on my face, like, "Ugh," and head to the tavern. I don't want no part of that.
I'm
I am
gonna,
taking the merchant with me.
I'm gonna look towards and be like, can you please unhook me first? Eh.
Shakey's goes, oh,
Fine,
don't worry,
fine, I
I'll do
suppose
that
I'll
for
unhook
you.
Civi.
And then Shakey's comes over and starts unhooking you. Do you want me to take care of your horse as well?
Yes.
If you don't mind, I need to get him. I don't want to do this. Please don't make me.
What?
Just leave me.
punishment.
Like,
Yeah,
I
in the
don't
snow.
know.
No, currently, right now, Silent, you, like, to you, this is totally normal. You're actually confused while we're acting the way that we are.
No, he's currently passed out. So like,
Oh, no, wait,
posted
oh,
in
yeah,
the-
okay,
in
I
the
missed that
text
bit.
chat.
Yep.
So the ×2 column is the one closest to the 17,
Oh,
and
yep,
then the
hang on.
second column is the normal column, and then the last column's how long it lasts.
Do you think
so-
that would be okay if we dragged his body into the stable as well? I'm gonna say this to Shaky.
I mean, he does look like an animal right now, doesn't he?
Oh, you are
Give me a
absolute. I'm gonna like force. Well, I say force, like give it like a really good laugh because it's like yes, yes.
So yes,
I'm gonna pick up Silent's clothes.
that
I'm
shit's
gonna wrap it around him, trying to avoid the
He's also
shit.
shit stained.
No, I'm gonna grab him by his torso, nowhere else, and just like pick him up and just like bring him into the stables to where it's warm and just leave him in his shit-stained clothes, and that's it.
Yeah, I ain't
I
touching
will
that.
make sure, I will make sure he will survive the night, but the rest is on him.
But that's it, like, you've done your part. It's like, nah, that's it.
I have
He's only
done my
passed out
part.
for 1d6 turns, which, Silent, do you want to roll the 1d6?
Sure.
Yep, okay, so
30 seconds.
literally a turn or so 6 seconds or so after you've been dragged into the stables and everything, you kind of like get back up. The clothes that, like, I guess Civi has like draped over you, dropping to the floor once more, as Shaky seems to be stabling your other horse. The carts and everything, there's not really a specific place large enough to house them. It looks like most people are either taking them into town by themselves, like dragging them in, or it looks like they're just left to the weather.
I guess waking up, the first thing I do, cast prestidigitation.
Oh, who shit my britches? Oh, it was me.
Wait, no,
Yeah, but I
dude,
don't know
you
this
wake
happened.
up and then just go, who shit my pants? Who was it? Who shit my pants?
Yeah.
I'll find
No,
you.
I've got a better one. I look at Shaky, and I'm just gonna be like,
Wait,
man, why the
why
fuck
aren't
did you
I-
cover me in shit?
He just wakes up and goes, who shit my pants? Wait, why aren't I even wearing pants?
No, dude, no, hang on. No, if we're doing full patches, he just throws one of those stones, it hits the ground, and everyone just hears, hello there.
Yeah. Very good.
Very good.
Yeah, Silent turns
blaming
to
The
Silence
trust fund.
turn. Yeah, he turns to Shaky's, and Shaky's just drops a stone on the floor that says "very good," and he just like walks off towards town once more.
I throw a middle finger up at him.
He doesn't see it.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
no.
of course.
The moment he puts his finger up,
Right,
he just feels like a sharp pain in the back, and oh,
Oh shit! I still have my camera on. I'll turn that off.
You've had it on the entire time.
And then I'm just gonna cast prestidigitation on the clothes myself.
I would have my camera on, but
And
because
then-
I'm recording, it doesn't work.
Yeah.
And put clothes back on and head to the inn and ask what the fuck happened.
I'm not gonna look you in the eyes and just say you soiled yourself.
So at the moment, everyone's outside of town. No one's actually entered into Hundlestone yet. Because it's like, this is kind of like a stable outside of the town. The town is all pretty much like in the mountain.
Yeah.
So yeah, you managed to like kind of like catch up after prestidigitationing yourself clean, that like, and kind of carrying your still shit-ridden clothes, that you kind of catch up to the rest of the party. Hello?
Okay. Yeah. I just sigh and go, I'm just gonna pretend that didn't happen.
I'm not.
I take it back. I can't wait for you to fucking leave.
Wow.
Is this where you say like, fine, I guess I will leave?
Suppose
no,
I'll look
I'll
at
do that
San's
later.
character and Wait, did you say that in character or like was that meta?
No, I say that in character.
Suppose I'll look at Salt and say, well, suppose you also had a leaving of your own, specifically your bowels.
I'm going to.
You hear
Hold up my
Shaky's
hand.
from up ahead laugh.
I'm gonna hold up a high five to Flynn.
I'm gonna look at Flint and say, so I see you're a master in 2 types of swords.
Yes, the one in my pants and the one at my side. I can teach you, but you have to flip a coin on which one.
Yeah,
Oh my
I'm a bit of a
god. what
gambler.
the fuck?
Do I flip the coin or do you?
You know what? 1 or 2, Sevi.
2.
All right. Silent, roll it.
Yep.
Oh, thank fuck. Oh,
1.
oh. Right.
What was that?
So I'm not
Fuck
going to
silent.
fuck you. All right, we're good.
Well, I'm glad that wasn't that wasn't what's happening. I'm surprised that that was an option to begin with. As I said specifically, one of the few rule books I refuse to allow people to play is fatal.
Fatal.
Um,
Right.
Yeah.
Civi, can you roll me a 1d100 plus 7?
We're not
One-
rolling for anal circumference.
No, fuck you. I remember that ruling off by heart.
oh,
That's
No,
why I
no, let's keep going. We've been
100.
fucking around long enough.
That's 77.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh wait, 77. Absolute gape.
Bro,
Cheers.
you are currently like at the fucking Panama Canal right now. Alright. Cheers. Yeah, we are heading to the tavern and all that sort of stuff. Let's try and
Is a
speed things
horse.
along. We've been fucking around so much.
I'm sorry. It's one
So-
of those times.
Heading into Hundlestone proper, there seems to be one or two outlying kind of buildings that seem to be built onto the cliff face itself.
Give me
However-
2 seconds. I need to go grab a parcel from outside again.
Goodness.
Just keep going.
But
He can hear
keep
us.
going.
How much pornography is he like ordering from Amazon?
No,
It's
no, but he
magic
actually is
coffee.
like, he can hear us right now. So you can keep going.
Yes, and so there only seems to be 1 or 2 buildings that is cut into the front of the mountain itself, at least this level. A small entranceway seems to be situated in the middle of the 2. A few weary-looking, cold dwarves, and surprisingly, some humans seem to be awaiting at the gate.
Can I do a spot check on if I notice any insignia or martial iconography that they were in?
Sure. Do you want to, well, roll a spot check?
Yep, so I'll do the spot first. Where is my spot? That is a +8. Yep.
Okay, so
Do you want me to do the knowledge martial, or we just gonna leave that on?
we'll leave that for now.
Yep.
For the time being, you can see that the dwarf seems to be wearing some sort of insignia on him.
Could I do a
Seems
knowledge
to be
religion on
something
that?
One second, let me finish what I was saying.
Yep. Yeah.
So,
Okay.
the
Yep. My bad.
The dwarf seems to be wearing something. However, the two other humans at the gates, who seem heavily armed, do not seem to be wearing any sort of iconography.
Okay. So
When it comes to the dwarf, it just seems to be an insignia on his tabard.
what does it look like?
Back.
It seems to be a hammer that seems to have lightning coming off of it.
Could I do a religion on that? A knowledge religion?
Yes.
That is a plus 6. Got a 12. Fuck.
You aren't sure of any gods that you know of with an insignia like that.
Yep, that's fine.
I don't have any religion. So unless it looks
Yeah,
anything
atheist
arcane-esque, I
piece
can't do
of shit.
anything. I'm not atheist, I just don't have knowledge religion.
God damn you.
I do have knowledge religion, but as a martial class, I don't have that many skill points to throw around.
That's all I got. 15.
Oh, you beat mine.
Yep, so Civi, you can tell that, like, you know, like, decent amount of, like, dwarven gods. Doesn't seem to match any of those.
Oh.
Approaching, well, if you're approaching, I don't know, at this point in time, you kind of
Yeah,
just
no,
a
we're
little
walking
bit
up.
of
We're
a way
walking
now.
up.
Shaky's seems to, well, he went ahead of all of you guys and just kind of, like, waltzed on in.
So as I walk up, can I turn to the dwarf and I'll actually ask? I do know dwarven, and I'll ask him in dwarven. What does that hammer represent?
So, first, walking up to the narrow gate,
Oh, yep.
the two humans are the first to kind of step out towards you and your party, including the merchant. Haven't seen you guys around here. What are you after?
I am currently the charge of a merchant. I have been tasked with defending him until he arrives at his destination for trading and commerce. As I gesture towards the merchant.
Yep. Who's looking a bit better, but still quite, like, unwell.
Yeah, a bit haggard.
Yeah. Well, a bit more than haggard, but yeah.
Yeah.
So what are you trading? I'm guessing it's what's in those carts.
Yes, I do not know what his produce or goods are. I have been tasked with defending him and him to arrive at his destination. I did not ask more than that.
The merchant seeming to speak up in a little bit of a ragged, like, coughing voice. It's mainly just, well, a lot of it is food, a lot from the south, and apart from that, various luxuries. I thought that you guys would be interested in the northern lands. Okay. Them having a brief conversation gives you a window of time to talk to the dwarf, who seems to be just kind of like sitting off to the side, kind of eyeing you guys, but not really taking the lead or anything.
Is he a black-skinned dwarf, as in, like, you know, like an under dwarf, or is he a upper dwarf?
He's a surface, well, kind of like, I'd say surface level, but like He's not an underdark dwarf, kind of like came from
okay.
your side. Yeah, he's not dark skinned or anything like that.
Yes, I'll just ask him in normal dwarven. I don't recognize that hammer. What is it?
Oh, you can speak our language, can you?
Yes.
What's it to you?
Just a curiosity.
Ah, it's Hundle, hurler of hammers.
Hmm. Let me just. So I already want to type this down. How do I spell that? What was the? So Hundle.
So you can recognize that the name Hundle seems to ring slightly a bell because you are entering Hundle's.
Yeah. I'm aware of that. I don't want to.
Whoops, not
Yeah.
inspect. Sorry, I was meant to be pasting that. So I pasted it in Roll20.
Wait, hang on. Wasn't that one of the guys that was? Oh my god, no! I think I know who that is. I'm not going to mention anything.
So yes, his insignia is of dwarven hammers that seem to have lightning coming off of them.
Is that a deity or a hero?
No, he was a smith.
Ah.
Person who founded this place.
Oh. For anyone who found a town in this north, I have respect for.
It's not that bad.
Suppose I'll just start
Still
in the
don't
conversation
understand
with
why
him.
you humans live up above the ground.
Well, I suppose I like to look at the beauty of the sun and stars.
Nerevar.
Welcome, Nerevar. Yes. I'm actually kind of surprised you
however-
knew that reference, but nice.
Yes, cheers.
Cheers. Welcome, Nerevar, moon and star, to the place where dreams are made.
However, after that, your adventurers on you. Now just come on in.
Yeah, I suppose we'll walk
Let
on
the
him.
merchant deal with them. If you're looking for any lodgings, there might be some still available, but there's only like 5 guest houses here.
Whatever I can abide by gold can bring, I shall be happy with.
Giving you some slight directions, he seems to dictate an area quite close to, well, the front of the mountainside. Yeah, kind of like just saying, yeah, it's just around this side, head up the stairs, and it will be a long stairway, X, Y, Z, just kind of directs you towards a guest house.
Yeah, we'll just walk up there.
Walking around, you're able to see that the large majority of the town seems to be dwarves and gnomes. There does seem to be a decent population of humans that seem to serve, well, that seem to work here, at
Give me a quick
least.
moment. I need to use the bathroom.
That's fine.
Go ahead and continue.
I suppose the
I need a
majority
piss as
is
well, so-
non-human, though.
Yes. It's probably the split is about like 1,000 or so dwarves and gnomes, and then about like 200-ish humans. Is that kind of population density?
Yeah, no, this makes sense for where we are.
Yep. So I'm just also going to quickly take a pee, and so I'll be right back.
That's fine.
Oh, Nerevar.
Welcome, Nerevar, moon and star, to the place where dreams are made.
I'm gonna open magic card toss right before I run and get back.
Yep.
In other words, I'm still here, but I'm not paying attention to anything.
Oh, this is normal, isn't it?
No, I'm not paying attention to D&D.
We just wait until he screams and he gets something expensive.
What?
No, my luck, I don't get the expensive cards. I get the shit cards and then keep buying them and get the shit cards.
Well, you can open them later. We're playing D&D. So hold on.
Yeah, but Dan's not here, so I can open them now.
But he was just speaking. I don't believe it.
Dan literally just said he's going to the toilet. Civvy.
I don't believe it.
I went to the toilet once. I'm not allowed at
was it?
McDonald's anymore.
You got banned from McDonald's? What would you do? Shit in their burger?
No, you remember how
You
McDonald's
shit in the
used to have the playgrounds?
You shit in the playground, didn't you?
Yeah, so apparently
well,
you're not allowed
he
to
did
repaint
what-
it with homegrown lacquer.
Yeah, Silent. He did what you just did outside at the stables. Passed out and shat.
Except
himself
unlike you,
with
I
his
chose to
clothes
do it.
off. Yeah, his was done by pure force of will. Sheer determination.
He's a man of sheer determination and force of will. What was that, John Wick?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
Okie dokie, I'm back. So,
Wait, why is there an NPCs and characters? And why is
I know
more
I said I
gold
don't
brick
ever get the
now?
fucking poll cards, but I got one that's worth fucking 14 quid, so... Yay.
oh, not bad.
Yeah.
What was that, Civi?
I was questioning why like the NPCs followed by characters and all flints are NPCs now.
Oh, no. Flint's just got his characters grouped up in that area. It's because originally all of the characters were aligned along this wall.
So yeah, all dead.
And then people just started to group their characters wherever they wanted. So Silent has all of his old characters down here.
Yeah, so at the north
And-
side of the window, that's all of mine. The one below me, the one
Yep.
with the bow and the snail, that was Fogg's character.
I guess
Yep.
continuing.
Sorry, I put all of those over there. And so, yes, a short while later, you manage to actually arrive at the front of the guest house. A small looking gnome seems to be just smoking out on the, well, it's not necessarily a porch in the traditional sense that you would think of after spending so much time above ground, but more of just a stone step out front of what seems to be a building.
I
Hard to tell
suppose-
with these dwarven forts, as they don't exactly like windows.
Is that gnome? Is he? So so he was sitting on the stairs, wasn't he?
He's just sitting on what looks to be a stone step out front of right
What
next to
I
a
will
door.
recognize as a tavern or an inn.
It doesn't seem to be a tavern or an inn. It doesn't have any signage or anything like that. But it is by the dwarf that you met at the front. This is the directions you've taken.
Right, I suppose because I'll ask him in Gnomish. Is this the inn?
There's no inns here.
Not the
It's a
inn.
guest
What did he
house.
say? Fuck.
Guest house.
Homestay? Guest house?
Guest house.
Yeah, it's a guest house. Yeah, here.
Would you know how many
Albeit, if
rooms that
you're
they
gonna
have?
be, it's a guest house. The rooms are all sectioned, but
Available.
it's kind of. We've got some availability. There's one of the rooms is already taken up, unfortunately.
That is fine. How many? do
So
you
how
have?
many are you?
We have 4.
That would, yeah, you could do that. One person might need to squeeze in and sleep with someone else, but
That is fine.
either that or you can try one of the other guest houses.
Yeah, that's fine. We'll go with this one. Right, that's acceptable. Are you the owner or a patron?
I'm the owner.
How much for? So 3 rooms. 2 rooms have 1. 1 room has 2. Is that right?
Yep.
How much for 3 rooms?
3 rooms. How long are you staying?
1 night.
1 night? Ah, cleaning and 2 gold? 3 gold? Yeah, 3 gold.
Have 5.
Thank you.
But I'll hand him the file. Let me just deduct that.
Yep.
Right, do that.
Yep.
Yep. There we go. That's done.
The gnomish person that owns the establishment seems to bend down to the floor, casting a spell.
I don't have knowledge
After
arcana.
casting it, she seems to pull her. Oh, is Silent wanting to do something?
Do it, son. Do it. You're like the only person
I
in this
think
party.
that was. I think it's. I heard someone moaning, so I assumed it was Silent going like.
Flint.
No, that
Oh,
was actually
okay.
Wally. That was Wally.
Oh.
No, it was not.
Shut up, Wally.
That kid.
We're gonna blame
Okay,
the gypsy.
Yep. So, if no one's doing anything, then, yep, the gnome seems to raise their hand out of the stone a little bit, and you can see that a few shapes seem to take place. The small gnome seems to be creating what look to be keys out of the stonework beneath his feet. After the spell finishes, he kind of snaps them off and then hands out 3 keys to all of you. Well, 3 keys in total.
Yeah, I was gonna say 3 keys each. What? Yeah, okay, yeah.
Yeah, I just randomly
Well, we
created
have
9
everyone-
keys.
Yeah. Okay. Right, I suppose I'll hand 1 key off to Silent and Sim's character, and I'll look at the my charge and say, "You will be staying in the room that we both share."
Yes, that should be fine. I might go and actually grab some of. If you would accompany me, I'll go and grab some of the pillows out of my cart so that we can sleep. I don't know how gnomes sleep. He says this quite quietly. I don't know how gnomes sleep, but I would prefer not to sleep on bedrock. Looking at the stony exterior of the house and everything, he seems to be a little bit cautious.
Yep. I'll walk with him.
Yep. Meanwhile, Silent and Civi opening the door to, well, the keys do seem to fit into the lock of the door, and you hear some heavy grinding as the stonework seems to click and move itself inwards.
Nice.
As the door opens, you seem to see that there always, well, your perceived roommate or whatever already seems to be here. By a fire at the far side of what seems to be a central room, or where you would eat and gather or whatever, fairly militaristic in nature, in the sense of it's got furniture in the sense of a stone table and a stone desk and a stone fireplace, but beyond that, not too much luxuries or liveries. The figure, however, seems to be fairly striking in contrast to the militaristic interior of the building. White hair cascading in soft waves and pale white eyes.
What the fuck?
Wait, how would you see the white eyes if they're wearing glasses all the time?
Oh,
Fuck
don't
if
worry
I
about
know.
it, Civvy.
I'm reading out the appearance of what you gave.
Yeah, but they wear sunglasses all the time. So
Yeah,
you
Ben,
can't
you should have
tell.
put that into the. I just read out your fucking appearance as you sent
Civvy?
it to me.
Put your notes
Oh, I
in your
didn't.
fucking bio.
Oh, I didn't change all of it. I do apologize.
You didn't change any of it, so it's like, yeah, okay, fine, that's your
actually
fuck up.
true. Yeah, no, I didn't.
So yes,
So you wouldn't see their eyes. They're just to
apparently
you, they
she
look
has
like they're
glasses
space
on.
Yeah. I
But
mean,
yeah,
use the first
she
photo as
appears to take note. She appears to take notice of you guys as you enter, as her head turns towards you.
well. Indeed.
But beyond that, so with Flint and the cart. So yes, you manage to eventually go down there and reach into the cart, pull out some various bits of bedding and like some comfy-looking, pillows you would associate with the merchant that you've been traveling with quite a few, months now. Heading back in, you eventually get up, and the gnome hands. Well, they've already handed you your key, so I guess you go in and see this as well. Well, see your roommate, whatever.
You know they're going to be playing with the squirrel, right? I'm just saying that right now.
Okay. There also seems to be a squirrel on the table.
Why is there a squirrel on
Don't worry
the
about it.
table?
Don't worry about it. Don't mind the
do
fact
you
that
mean
he's also.
I'm guessing.
Well,
I'm
hey.
guessing Silent actually says that out loud.
Yes, I was saying that out loud, but
I'll
Civi's
post a picture of the squirrel too. It gets even better.
Why is there a squirrel on our dining table?
You're thinking too much.
There you go. So look at
Oh.
D&D text chat. That's the squirrel.
Squirrel.
Fucking of course it is.
I'm keeping that image. It's great. It's cursed.
Okay, besides that,
What's
no,
wrong?
actually, no, I'm not even gonna ignore it. Why have you got your squirrel on the table?
So he could eat? Does it matter?
Too much has happened today, honestly. I'm going to bed.
You do that.
I suppose one of your
Weird,
intellectual
indeed.
capabilities would be quite overwhelmed.
Mm.
I'm just going to, like, glare at Flint's character as if, really?
Do you wish to converse in words or in blades?
Your tongue's a sword as well, so I don't think it matters either way. And I'm going to bed.
Oh, that's kind of hard.
That was a fucking sick compliment. Damn.
I was gonna. I was literally gonna
Damn.
say that.
Okay.
I was literally gonna say he's flirting with you.
I don't
Also
fucking
playing with a
care.
squirrel.
I just had fucking. I'm like, no, I gotta use this line.
The horse is just gonna go to bed as well, and making sure to. The last thing the horse will say: make sure you clean your pants thoroughly.
I suppose I'll sit at the table with the, Civi's
You're
new
saying that in
character.
front of this new person.
I'm gonna have the centaur take the merchant to bed because they've been sick.
Oh, Pog.
Not in that way. I will kill you, Dan.
Well, like
My feeling
Well,
when
Flint already
no,
said
her
Flint's,
sushi.
Flint's already said that he was the person sleeping in the room with like the
Well,
merchant.
yeah, I'm just taking
And
him
now
to
it's
bed.
like the
I'm
horse is also going like, oh, I'm going to your room too.
No, I'm just taking him to bed. You freak of nature. I'm just gonna see if he's sick and all that while I still have the centaur. So
Oh
I
yeah,
guess one
Civi,
last
your
time.
characters are in there.
Yep, nice. I guess one last time putting the centaur's hand on the merchant's head to see how he's feeling.
Yep. Still
Instantaneously dies.
seems. Yeah. Finger of like Civi somehow manages to manifest a finger of death.
Jesus Christ.
Well,
The
shit.
merchant is immediately killed. Nah.
Where's his wallet? I
He
want my
seems
gold.
to be doing. He seems to be doing relatively well at this point in time. Yeah.
All right.
Especially like after having some time like eating and curled up in front of a proper fire and like inside an actual like home.
And then I guess the centaur will go to bed, and that is it for the centaur. They will be off in the morning to go home, and then on a, journey.
Waking the next day, the centaur seems to be gone. The party kind of like, well, as the party slowly wakes up and whatever, after having a reasonable night's rest. I say reasonable as, Solon, do you have a sleeping bag on you?
Yeah.
Okay, yep. Because, yeah, otherwise you would be, like, sleeping on hard stonework. The beds are literally just stone out of the wall.
Yeah.
So, yes, you, with a reasonable night's rest, you all kind of, like, get up and make your way to the central quarters of the guest house. Well,
So I suppose I'll
quarters,
notice that the
main
horse
area.
is now missing.
Well, no, I already said I'm leaving, so you knew I was going to leave by the morning.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, okay. Noticing that you're gone, I suppose I'll say, a horse that leaves
A
its
single
herd
key
seeks
left
new
on the table.
pastures, but it never forgets the rhythm of the gallop that kept it safe.
Did
Oh, I
ChatGPT write that for you?
No, I actually had that one ready. It took me like a fucking 2 hours to think of that. Fuck you.
Jesus. Well, I was going to say.
I
as,
respect it. No, that was.
Like, I've been waiting to use that for like fucking 2 weeks now.
I was going to say, as the new character Justice, be like, that was pretty sweet.
And you are
Oh, just call me Justice.
Justice cringe.
Justice relative to what? Your
Yeah.
decree of justice? Or do you
No.
adhere to a universal truth of what you believe justice to be?
Nope, I'm not using justice to any means other than a name. I've never gone by anything else.
Yeah, justice cringe.
Well, I'm gonna justice dick in your ass if you keep saying that.
I don't know why, but that just made me think of that song Ice Ice Baby by Vanilla Ice.
Wait, hold on.
Ice, Ice
I
Baby.
seriously need to ask this. Now the fact that I have tremor sense, do I feel the Chad horse hanging from a rope?
It would be out of range.
Damn it. Okay.
well. Since we're exchanging names, I am Cantha.
You're the one who soiled himself. Yes?
How would you know about that?
How would
This-
you know
the
about
horse-
that? Yeah,
horse said
Dirty
it.
clothes. Nah,
that's a
because
sanity check.
no, the
horse
horse
said it.
literally said it last
okay, yep,
night.
yep.
They said
Yeah,
like to
I don't
clean
know
their clothes because
how
they
you
soiled
did it.
them.
I just know you soiled yourself. I don't know if you went number 1 or number 2.
Yeah, also it was really kind of weird because you came into this town completely naked, just covering, like, holding shit-covered clothes. I just want to put that. I just want to put that out there. Your party now has like a vaguely like poor rapport to anyone who saw you yesterday, because they're just like, why is that man naked in like this freezing fucking weather, and why is his clothes shit covered?
Well, they're not because of the fact that I prestidigitation
all right.
You prestidigitationed yourself.
Yeah.
and the clothes. I specified the self and clothes.
You can't do both unless you were wearing the shit covered clothes but you weren't at that point in time because
I said I did both then, so what I meant, you prestidigitation
I
self
don't
and put
recall
clothes and then
that.
do it.
All right, whatever. Continuing.
Motherfucker, I have
Continuing.
literally did say both. Fuck you. No, you're not getting to unrule that.
No, I didn't hear both, and apparently Civi didn't either, because your clothes were apparently
Well,
shit stained.
I only
As
heard
far
one.
as
the fucking
party was
recording.
concerned.
I only
until-
heard
Check
one.
the recording
Granted, I was coughing at the time. Whatever. Let's continue. Schrodinger's poop.
Yeah.
We don't need to know.
Okay, people just know you were vaguely shit covered beforehand then. To account for that.
Yeah.
However, continuing on. So, in the morning you get up and everything. And you begin to eat your rations for the morning and get about your day. You notice that the merchant himself seems to have a fever.
Is he gets sick again? Well, the horse is gone. Can't help him. Not my problem.
I was noticing that the my charge is currently, fuckerinoed. I go to him and ask, "And what ails you now?"
Ah, I think I'm just weary. Probably a day I'll just need. A day we'll get back on the
Does he
road.
visually look like he's improving over the last couple of days?
He is. He's just like, yeah.
Still
now
at the
it
tail
looks
end of
like,
being fucked over, yeah.
Yeah. He's just like, at this point in time, he's just like, he's recovered, but like extremely tired.
Yeah.
Or like, yeah, mostly recovered, but extremely tired. That kind of like thing.
Okay. Right. Would you say that you are ready to continue on the road, or do you wish to stay more and recuperate?
Tomorrow, a day. Just give me a day.
Right. Suppose I'll just... Yeah, okay, fine. I'll give him another 5 gold to get the rooms again.
Yep. So you leave kind of like 5 gold on the table because the gnome doesn't seem. They seem to be absent. Obviously, they don't just sit outside the.
Yeah,
guest
no
house
shit. Yeah, I'm
all
aware.
the time. They're not an NPC. Well, then they're an
Well, no,
NPC.
they
but
literally
not
are, but
NPC.
yes. Yeah.
You are NPC, but you are not NPC.
I
But-
guess with all the fun that's happening, I'm gonna walk over to Flint's character and go, what's wrong with your friend?"
He is sick from no longer protecting himself from the cold. It is remedied and he needs time to recuperate.
Hmm,
Why? Who are you?
Maybe best. I mentioned him, just justice. Maybe you should get him some medicine.
He does not need it.
Hmm, if you want to risk it.
I do not risk anything. Take a seat with me.
I guess sitting down, calling over my squirrel just to have my squirrel.
So
Hey, I
I'm
love
just
my
thinking
squirrel.
of all the jokes that I can like pop if I was playing.
I've
like, all
thought
the
of like
jokes
a
that I would
couple.
pop.
Like I want to,
When you were
but
saying
like,
oh,
I'm
take a seat.
recording,
Wait.
so I can't.
What?
No,
Okay,
half the
so
ones that
we
I
can-
was thinking were like, oh, take a seat, and it was just like, just looks over at Silent's character. You did say take a seat, right?
Take
a
it.
seat. Take a
Shit.
shit. All right, but continuing.
Why do you show interest?
Right.
Nothing much has been happening these past few days, and all of a sudden you bunch walk in.
Are you from
What
here?
can you say? Yes, been here for most of my life. It's kind of
Hmm.
hard to travel.
The only difficulty in traveling is your own commitment to leaving behind what you once had.
That, and I'm gonna lift up the glasses, showing, this pale, milky white eyes. Slight issue with sight. And then putting them back down.
I'm going to, with that. Oh. I'm
Immediately
going to
screams,
very
"Do you
slightly tap the edge of the sheath of my blade behind where I'm sitting softly and see if they notice that. To the point where it doesn't make a sound. Would I roll for that? Would that be a bluff?
So you
What do
just
you,
want to
so
make
you're trying to like put your
I'm trying to
scabbard
discern if they're
down.
actually blind.
You're trying to, yeah. So if you're determining whether or not that, so what you described,
So,
you're
like,
putting
alright,
your
so they
scab
show me that, like, I've seen their
slightly
eyes,
behind you.
but so I've seen that they don't have, like, because they visually show me that their eyes look a little, like, fuckerinoed. But if they're looking directly at me,
Oh no, I wouldn't be looking at you. I'd be staring at the table or just whatever's in front of me.
okay,
So I would truly never be looking you in the eyes.
okay,
There's
right, okay.
literally
Well,
no
I'm not going to do that then if you've said that.
Well, they did say that they took off their glasses to show you, which mean that.
Well, yeah, I
which
guess at
does
that
mean
point
that
I
they
would look at
turned
you.
their head towards you. Yeah.
But I'm not looking them in the eyes. I'm just looking at them. And then once again, leaning back in the chair, putting the glasses back down.
Have you always been blind?
All my life.
Do you consider a boon or a gift?
It's a hard one to answer. I can feel where you're at, if that makes sense. Every time you take a step, I don't know where you go. But there can be trouble at times with that.
So with you talking to me now, you have a desire to leave this place? You have shown interest in adventures and traveling.
Actually, that would be quite nice.
I cannot say that I can pay you because my agreement was made with the merchant. You were not part of that original agreement. But you can follow if you wish.
Just get me out of this frozen land. I would be okay with that.
You have an ethereal look about you. What are you?
An ethereal look? Sorry. My headset cut off for a while. You said
Oh yeah.
surreal
By
look
the
or
way,
ethereal look?
ethereal. So this is what their character looks like. Their icons are in. I have added them in, so this is their character, whatever. And Civi does have control of them, by the way, so you can add your stats to them whenever you're ready.
Yeah, I'll do that now. I'm a human.
No, I don't think you are.
Oh, why do you say that?
I am human. You are different.
Well, I'm human enough.
I'm sure that in your lineage there was someone who was once a human, but you are not.
Well, I couldn't tell you.
By the way, I know that might come across as like...
No, I know.
God damn, no!
Cheers.
I know what you're
Cheers.
getting at. It's
Cheers to that.
I know what you're getting at. I was gonna say I know I'm human, but I never could tell you past anything like that. My parents died at a very young age, so I couldn't tell you what they looked like. Never that I knew what they looked like to begin with. I've been told I'm human, so I'm gonna assume I'm human.
You are a facsimile of what a person should be. I have no judge or bearing on that. A person is what they choose to be. But you are not human. It might come across as a bit of meta knowledge, but I am looking at fact from the... Because I do know exactly how this thing works.
Roll a
Do I have to roll on that?
knowledge check.
Yeah, which one?
Whichever one you want to roll on to get knowledge on it. Otherwise, it would just be what you've just said is coming from
because
a
I
knowledge
am
that
aware of the fact that
they're visibly not quite human.
Right.
But like to know
I mean,
what
the
they
most
are is
unhuman
No,
thing
no,
in
no, no.
knowledge
Yeah,
check
yeah. I
is
wasn't
a
trying to
toll.
insinuate like I knew what they were. I just know that they ain't exactly human. So, which?
Yes, yeah,
knowledge?
yeah, exactly. That's where I was like saying just roll a knowledge check, see if you do know what they are
All right.
or
So,
not.
meta question. What would Fae count as?
So that would be a knowledge nature check.
Yep. So that's just a raw 1d20. I get an 8.
If it's a raw 1d20, you can't roll it. Knowledge checks all require at least 1 point of knowledge in there.
Yeah, yeah.
Bro, how
That's
does
why
the
I was like, yeah,
scroll
no,
have
I'm not
AC
passing.
then?
I do
Yeah.
actually have it as technically a skill that I can have, but I don't have it trained, so fair enough.
Yeah,
Would religion work in that?
No.
That's fine.
So you know they aren't quite human, as in they're just very, very different.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
there could
I
be
wasn't
an
like trying to
assumption that,
pinpoint
like,
what they are. I know
you're-
that they're not
You
person.
are a creature that is creature I
mean-
have never seen.
I'll
That kind of
say,
looking.
well, I have a horn and a tail. Not a lot of people don't, but
Oh my god, it's an eagle.
shut
Oh
up.
god, it's a furry.
I'm gonna kill you
Oh,
both.
fire.
Meanwhile, Lighter
That
Fluid joins the
explains
call.
the chipmunk.
Lighter fluid, Vox, yeah.
Oh yeah. Also put your sanity into your character and also the squirrel. Since the
Sanity
squirrel
is
is a
times
character
4
they
of int or wisdom.
to a maximum of 15.
Yes.
I mean, it's gonna be intelligence then.
Whatever your highest is.
Including your squirrel, because since your squirrel is always out and everything, and it has its own icon, I'm making it have its own sanity.
Yeah, of course.
I want to see the squirrel go insane.
What the fuck?
Fuck, Dan.
Dan, what the hell? All right, so one more time. What?
Your modifier for your intelligence or wisdom
Yep.
times by 4 to a maximum of 15.
Okay, I think I got that.
Bear in mind this
I
is
fucking
unbuffed.
All right, let's see. The squirrel's intelligence, or not the intelligence. The wisdom of the squirrel is going to be at 12. That's going to be at 2.
So 12 is plus 1, so plus 1 times by 4, so it's 4.
So he has a 4.
Yes.
Yes.
Hell
Which means that he has more sanity than Silent's character at the moment.
yeah. That's funny as hell. Well, out of curiosity, how much intelligence does Silent have?
forget.
Silent is a sorcerer, I believe, so he actually casts off charisma, which means that his isn't great.
Okay. And my for new character, that's going to be going off of int, also 14, or it's going to be doing +2.
So you have a 14, which is plus 2, so that's 2 times 4, which is 8.
Can you
Nice.
use... Hold up. Wait a minute, I've done this wrong, man. I shouldn't have 10. How have I got 10? I'm trying to figure out how
So-
I've got 10, because my con's 2, my dex is 1, and my int is 1.
Yeah, yeah.
Should it
Nice.
have been lower this entire time?
Apparently.
Oh,
Lamau.
no.
Naughty.
Apparently I can't do sanity ever.
Because sanity is
Oh,
meant
no.
to be a lot rarer than what is coming up. I just keep on making it come up because Silent keeps on using meta knowledge, and then I'm
Yeah,
saying like, oh, insanity.
I guess continuing
Yeah.
talking with Flint's character,
There you go, I fixed the sanity. Happy?
I'm
It's
just
using
gonna
int.
great.
casually just pick up at the floor a wooden guitar and just start like quietly playing it. Not too loud, but just a quiet strum. That's what I do. I guess you could say I'm a bard
Hmm.
and a war weaver.
Yeah.
Would I say that or no?
No.
No.
All right, I guess
You would
that's
say
good.
kind of like a bard, a bit. I guess I
A bit
fight
of a
on
bard.
occasion or whatever.
Yeah. That one.
People
No.
try to take advantage of the blind, so they're often mistaken, I'm afraid.
Yep.
JoJo poses.
No. Fucking JoJo poses with the guitar. There you go. What's that fucking name? ACDC.
That's a flex check.
Yeah,
Flex check.
yeah.
Oh,
The squirrel
wait.
also scuttles up onto your shoulder and attempts the JoJo pose.
Bro,
am I
flex
gonna,
check with advantage.
wait, hold on. Do I get a flex check with my strength or something else? 'Cause I have no strength.
It's yeah. So that would so it's either strength,
Strength
or
or
charisma.
charisma.
Oh fuck yeah, charisma. All right, that's me.
Yep.
And
You know
the
what? I'm also gonna do a
squirrel-
JoJo. No, I'm gonna do like a not
Yeah, so
like a
do you
direct
get a-
JoJo pose in the sense that like I get up, more in like an aura presence.
Yep.
And here's the squirrels. Innate.
So, Civi, you get a plus. Both you and the squirrel, JoJo posing together, I'll give you both a +2 circumstance bonus. So the
That's a
squirrel is, of
22.
course,
Are
just
we doing the
squirrel.
JoJo poses? Yeah.
Apparently so.
The squirrel being a squirrel is always just adorable.
So I'm gonna +5 on that, and then a +4, and Dan, would you rule this as a raw roll, or how would you rule this? What type of roll is this?
What? It's a skill check.
A
Wait,
skill-
wait, what? Wait, what? Sorry,
I have
what are
key
you asking?
points,
I don't
Dan.
know what you just. So, what are you rolling?
Well, that's the thing. Is would this count as a raw strength or dex?
Yeah, I don't know. So, wait, so you said like an aura pose or something like that?
No. So, alright. So JoJo Season 3. You know when you see that guy at like the table with his like cup of tea, and he does like the aura presence of like danger. Is
That
like
would
the
be
things-
an ability check.
right. Actually, that would be a.
Unless you want to treat it as like an intimidation, in which case it's just like a skill check. But like we've never treated JoJo posing as this. We've always
Yeah,
treated
yeah,
it
no,
as
yeah,
a-
that's what I'm asking because I was like, right, so there we go. So I gotta. Oh,
Oh,
So you've got you two like JoJo posing at each other. Everyone just suddenly like turns to like just chads. And then in the background you have Silent doing his 15.
it's
And
like
then
that
the squirrel
stupid
who does
filter.
the squirrel does yeah.
The mega face.
Well, I need to find something quickly.
I'm gonna look towards Split's character and say, "Dab me up, my boy."
yeah, right. Hang on, I got this. Yo, where's hang on, where's
wait,
the Discord
wait.
chat?
By the way, we're just approaching on like 10, so we'll take the 5-minute break in a moment. And in that, this is pretty much what's happening like in this room. I'm just like imagining.
Now, what is
It'll
this?
make
Let's
sense
have a
when
look.
you actually play it.
No, fuck that. That's
リンドを
なあ
フルと呼べばいいのかなさせ
I was gonna say the one that I posted
Also
is like
cares.
me as I'll look at Silent.
Well,
Wait.
you can drop the T as well.
No, wait. After the 30-second mark, this is what I mean.
Alright, after 30 seconds, alright.
I need a disguise. Disguises herself as a Chad.
Nah, I was thinking more of this type of dumb shit. Would dab me up.
But keep watching. Everyone, it just slowly smokes the entire class.
Yeah, they're just slowly turning into
次は廊下側の
JoJo.
Everyone becomes JoJo.
Alright, piss break time if anybody's skipped this.
Yep. But that's what I just imagined. Everyone in the room just starts changing.
Tab me up, my boy.
Yeah, let's keep going.
I was
Piss
gonna say,
break,
are
1
you-
second.
I was gonna say, are you gonna hit me back up with the dab? I'm just kind of sitting there.
Yeah, all right, sure. As we like slap hands and like mega
I'm
dab
getting a
as like an
drink.
echoing thunder is across the room, you notice that in your hand you are holding a wooden sword.
How did I get a wooden
You just
sword?
spawn in a wooden sword.
No, motherfucker, I have quick draw and quick sheath. I can draw anything from my backpack completely for free.
So why did you put it into my
Motherfucker,
hand?
I'm getting a drink.
Because you have
Upon
the potential
like
to not
closer
be cringe.
inspection, upon closer inspection, it doesn't appear to be a wooden sword. It appears to be a wooden spoon, roughly
Okay.
carved.
Okay, Dan. How
I
the
have
fuck
wooden
would
swords,
I know
Dan.
it's
I have
a sword?
bokkens.
To me, I have a stick in my hand. I don't know what I'm holding.
Oh yeah, true. It seems well. You have an object that seems to be cylindrical in nature,
It's long,
kind of
hard,
tube-like.
very thick and tubular.
No, I wouldn't know what's like. I know what I'm feeling. I guess the hilt of it. I don't know what's going on with the rest of it. I would.
What? Have
literally
you never
to-
held wood before? Sorry.
Oh, I'm gonna kill you.
I mean,
No,
Shivy
I
has come
guess-
across as someone who's held many woods.
Yeah, sure. Whatever you say, buddy.
Huge amounts of woods. Massive woods. Probably,
I guess-
honestly. Only I'm gonna like embrace my inner Trump right now. He has held more woods than anyone. He's the best wood holder. In all of people that have held wood, I do not think I've come across anyone who could hold wood better than Shivy. He's one of the best
Some
wood
might
holders.
say it's so much wood it would be considered a forest.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so much wood considered a forest. So much wood that currently we are looking to chop it down. A lot of wood.
Are we all here still?
Yeah. Well, I was just taking a piss during that because I said 5-minute break. Well,
Yeah.
like I was
Silent,
sending
you
that
here?
and all that shit. We're taking
No,
our break.
we're
Nah,
still
he
on
said that
silent.
he was getting a drink.
I'm gonna say. Oh, I guess. Well, he's gone. He can still hear us because he has his headphones. But I'm going to take my other hand and just feel the sword. I guess. Like slide my hand up and down. Like what the fuck am I holding?
Oh.
Do I feel fucking Flint getting a boner? Like goddamn.
But what wood are you sliding your hand on?
You feel
no,
wood,
'cause-
yeah.
No, I was gonna say, do I feel a vibration? You know, the subtle, blood flow going from his
No,
head to his dick.
motherfucker.
You
I
feel
mean,
the
shit,
slight
Dan, if you want to put it to the point that, yes, his tremor sense can feel a hardened cock, then fine, but no.
No. You can kind of like, yeah, so tremor sense is effectively,
I
if
know.
you,
what it is.
you know like Toph
Yeah, that's
from
what
like
we literally
Avatar?
used as
It's
reference.
pretty
I
much
know.
like that.
I know. I'm just joking because I'm just being. honest. But I guess yeah. Now knowing it's a sword, it's like, why'd you give me a sword?
Oh,
It's not, it's a spoon.
I'm a teacher. A sensei. A follower of the blade. And the gift that I grant you is the opportunity to be more than what you are.
I'm gonna look towards him and say, is there anyone immediately near us right now? Any objects?
We're in kind of like
Um,
a dandy, a few of them.
So effectively the room that you're currently in, I'll kind of just like draw it on like the map. I'll find some space and then ping you, just to kind of like describe what this is, because it's effectively just a guest house. So like focus ping everyone over here, and what it is, let's get a color that isn't brown. Why did it default to that? It's effectively a middle area like this, and then you have like a few branching rooms off on each side, so 2 on each side like this. And so you have like the front door, let's go freehand. Front door's about like over here. and so there's like doors. It's kind of like a dormitory kind of like thing. So like you have these doors that go into the private rooms, which all of you guys are living in or have lived in for the last night, and then a central area with just kind of like a stone table like this, some like stone stools around it, and then there's like a fireplace here. So it's literally like stereotypical like dwarven home kind of like thing.
Yeah. Okay, so I would assume we would probably be closest to the door, maybe. I don't know.
Well, because you would probably all be around the table at this
Yeah,
time, because you all just woke up, came out of your rooms, and the fire's still like going and whatever being tended to.
So I guess with that, I would imagine like probably Flint's character would be like right here.
And then there's a bundle of sticks in the corner, which I won't call by the medieval name because
hang on.
demonetized.
Yeah, don't do that.
Oh, that's cool. I can't forget him.
I don't even know what the medieval name for it is.
Um,
I'll be right here.
It's the word for derogatory word for gay people nowadays.
Yes.
Ah.
Yep.
Okay.
So I guess being handed a sword, I'm gonna like walk back so I don't like hit anybody, and I guess like take a swing with it. It just hit the air.
The stick was longer than you thought, and you club your rat.
I know
Are we
it
about
would
to
be.
fucking Baldur's Gate this shit?
No, I just took
Roll
a
the-
swing with the sword and be like, Probably could
I
be
don't
something.
think we should give the blind guy a fucking sword, mate.
Guy, did you just assume their gender? Cancelled.
Oh. I'm banning you off of Twitter.com.
Thank God I don't use that piece of shit.
I've
site.
just made an account, and I'm getting it cancelled right now. You have literally been cancelled, predeterminately. It's over for you.
Thanks,
Your social credit score has gotten to the point where you can no longer get a loan. Welcome to glorious China.
Oh, no.
Alright, I guess we all back.
Yeah, we're all here. We're ready. Let's go.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, I've just been slowly rotating the merchant.
Wait a
Yeah,
minute.
man.
Wait a minute.
What? Wait, is this actually happening, or are you just doing that for shits and giggles?
No, I was just slowly rotating him.
I was gonna say, if you're doing
This
that,
is
I
his
can.
room.
I was gonna say, well, hold on. No, I would not
By
be
any
able to.
chance, do you have a No, fuck you.
No, I could not feel that. Never mind.
I can't actually remember who has the spoon now.
I do. On Edward. Edward still has the spoon.
Yep.
I'm going to walk back over and hand Flint back his sword. Give me some time to consider. Could be fun. Learning something new.
There are two things in life: consideration and hesitation. One is fear, one is cautiousness. Which one are you?
I guess you could say cautious.
Fear is temporary, glory is eternal. No, sorry.
Glory to mankind. Definitely up there. Oh, okay.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Bargain.
So, what are you doing? So you've had your greetings and everything, which have taken a lot longer than I thought.
Yeah, because I mean, we're probably good to just like blag the whole day and then like get onto the road the next day.
Yeah.
Oh, not going out. Okay, yep. So,
Because I mean, right now we're just waiting for the dude to be
Yeah.
like good to go.
Yeah.
yep. So
So I guess we just chit chatted. We talked about swords and Silence smell of poopy, and he needs to go take a shower. And then that's their day.
Oh, fuck, I prestidigitation. It got rid of it all. You can't like actually say that doesn't make sense.
It's funnier
Perform
this way.
minor tricks.
It's funnier this way.
Yeah, technically he doesn't even like as long like if he feels if he feels the need, he technically a wizard never has to actually take a shit. They can prestidigitation the shit out of their body.
Harry Potter moment.
Ew.
Just goes and prestidigitations it out of his loins and onto the table.
Bro, that is literally what happens in the fucking Harry Potter verse because of J.K. Rowling. Like, it's like, oh yeah, is there like bathrooms or anything? No, most wizards and witches just like shit and then magic it away. And it's like, what? Why did you say that? Like, why?
All right, hey, Phil, I'm gonna send you a quick DM real fast because part of the character.
What? Sorry.
I'm sending
Me?
Phil a DM just very fast. Or I can
Oh,
send-
I thought you said DM, so I was like, okay, what? Wait, what? Sorry. But however, in the case that you are just like waiting and resting and everything like that, yeah, time goes by and you're just kind of like chatting around the table. Dinner comes by and you kind of like eat your rations or whatever you have with you, because there isn't. These are guest houses; they're not inns, so you're not kind of tailored for.
Yeah.
Eventually, in the evening, the gnome seems to walk in and then collects the 5 gold off the table for the extra day and then walks back out, and you don't really see her again. In the morning, you wake once more. A day and a night in bed has done the merchant quite well. As in the morning, he seems to be stretching, getting to his feet, a little bit hungry, but seems to wolf down some rations in the morning.
All right. I guess while talking over food, I'm gonna look towards Silent and I guess Flint's character and be like, "Would you guys be willing to part in a weave?"
What?
Oh, what?
A weave. If I cast a magic spell on myself, you guys get it as well.
A wizard, are you?
Bard, like I mentioned. But
What does this
The-
weave entail?
The
so
merchant stops like chewing down his food and then just looks at him. What the hell are you guys been doing while I've been sleeping?
is he looking towards? Who's he looking towards? Well, I wouldn't
Business.
know.
Looking at the party and you and whatever Chuckle Nuts is doing on the table.
Thank you.
Is that what it's called now? Chuckle nuts?
Well, its real
Yeah.
name is Jeremy, but for the sake of memes, it's Chuckle Nuts because of TF2.
Oh,
Well,
it's
the
called
image
Chuckle
the
Nuts.
image was sent to me literally, and the image was called Chuckle Nuts. So, like, I assume that was the name of the creature.
nah, it's Jeremy, but we're gonna call it Chuckle Nuts for shits and giggles.
No, it's called Chuckle nuts. Canonically.
Canonically, yeah.
Oh, I
'Cause,
don't have
yeah,
my
the-
health point anymore.
Yeah, by the way, yeah, you still have your 1 bonus hit point. But
Oh, I
yeah,
do still
just
have
to
it?
show you Silent, yeah. Do you get the reference
know.
that this is from?
No, I get it. Think flash chuckle nuts.
Yeah.
Think
I
fast,
got
Chuckle
it.
Nuts.
Yeah.
See,
But,
I prefer my alternate version. Think fast, chuckle fuck.
Nah. It's got to be the TF2 version.
Ah, let's keep
But
going.
however, you've asked? Yep.
But yeah, explaining what we've did, yada yada yada, and then
Well, tell me what your weave is. It's a
tell you-
weave.
so what's-
What
so
would
it
it do?
allows the magic to connect to other members of the party. Consider it like a rope for all of us.
But what would it do?
You
to
wish to
us?
enchant me?
Yes. Good for a fight. If you are all.
You!
fighters.
I suppose I'll look over at Silent. You know what they are speaking about?
I sadly do not.
And you're a magic man. Kind of.
This is beyond.
Look over to silence.
Dan?
Kind of useless.
Him being a sorcerer, would he be able to make a knowledge arcana to know what a weave is? But with that, Sibby is a
Who,
war
you?
weaver.
Yeah.
Wait, is who
So-
able to make a check to know that
So a
is
weave,
wasp?
law-wise, is a magical weave.
I'm
between...
aware what a weave is.
Yeah. So what I'm asking
Um,
is, would Silent's character be able to make a knowledge arcana to recognize what that is?
I can. Okay. Fuck
Okay,
it, we'll do
No,
it.
no. Can
Well,
you?
so one weave, he'll knowledge arcane to actually recognize what a weave is, and you can also knowledge arcane any bardic skill that the person is casting,
Yes.
because
I did
all
not
bardic
know that.
skills are arcane spells.
Yes.
Okay, there we go. Well, I'll do knowledge arcane. 27.
Yes, you understand what. So a weave, the weave is effectively a set of magic, and it kind of, well, as per what the word said, it weaves around a world or weaves around objects or an area. So it's a way of spreading
Yeah.
magic.
Yes.
I'll turn to Flint's character and say, it is simply just a way of spreading magic to all of us rather than himself only.
True, but it depends on what he wants to do, because like you could potentially.
Depending on
There
what
is-
he
there
wants
is-
to
always
do.
a good
so as
thing.
meta
It's
knowledge,
not necessarily
there
a
is-
spoon.
But
He
meta
rolled a
knowledge-
27. It's not meta knowledge to him.
Yeah, no. I was going to say, just I was going to say, is meta knowledge. The only things he can cast on the weave are spells with the harmless descriptor.
Alright. I
So
would
literally just buffs.
But he doesn't know that.
Yeah. No,
I don't know.
that's when I said meta knowledge.
It could be beneficial just as much as it could be risky. It depends what he casts on it. That is beyond my knowledge what he can cast on
Nothing
it.
So-
risky at all.
Just
Caster,
ready a counter spell.
Are you a part of this weave yourself?
But of course.
So whatever you cast on you affects us.
Yes.
Are you a masochist?
Excuse me? No.
Fine.
At the question of, are they a masochist? The like chuckle nuts seems to like look at him and then look at Civvy and then kind of like chitter a little bit.
Oh no.
Chucklenut the masochist?
Oh,
Right, so I suppose when they answer no, I'll be... Right. You may add me to your weave, but
No, that you may add me.
if I find it... problematic, I will solve the issue.
fine with me.
Then I accept your offer.
Alright.
Yes, do I.
Oh, let's see. I gotta beat a said you DC 15.
We're not in combat, you can just take 10.
Shit. I guess I'll just take 10. And if it goes off for charisma, it just instantly becomes 15. So boom.
Well then, yeah, it works.
Yep.
So now everyone, including Chuckle Nuts, minus the merchant,
Is part of your weave, yes. So as I look
Which
around
does
and
what?
say, well, I don't feel
Because
any
spell
different.
has finalized casting.
Yeah. Oh, Simi, with that, you actually need to declare what spell you're putting in your weave before any combat happens.
Of course.
So, what
I'm-
spell is it?
You can just send it to me if you want.
That's
It
fine
is
too,
more
but
than
it
just
does
I
need
need
to
to know
be. You can't do this in combat.
It
It
needs
needs
to
to be.
It needs to be
Before.
declared.
Yes.
Yeah.
So yeah,
will-
all spells need a declaration of what you are casting and whatever, because otherwise it's not a declaration. You can't just say like it's similar to preparing a spell. You go like, I prepare a spell, and it's like, no, you need to say what the spell is.
Yeah. So,
You can send it to
Dan,
the DM, but like
how
yeah.
it works is he actually casts a spell now, and it doesn't activate until he snaps his fingers.
Okay, so
I
just send
will-
me the message of what spell it is.
Yeah. So you
I'm
choose the
going
spell, Civi, send it to him.
I would like to
I-
make a quick request. I would like to make a quick request.
We are recording, Wally. What do you want?
Invent a spell that whenever someone casts it, they have to say shimmy shimmy ya, shimmy em, shimmy a whenever they cast it.
What?
No.
What?
I'll
Alright,
take that
Wally?
under consideration.
Okay, but we are recording.
Okay.
Right,
But anyway,
so
it was a bad song from the like early 2000s.
Yes, I know the
era,
fucking
don't
song.
worry.
It's awful.
Well,
I'm
what
going
I'm gonna
to-
put in the spell for right now is gonna be Featherfall.
I'm going to turn to Civi and be like, so how long will this weave last?
It'll last for a while, last permanently. If I want it to end, it'll end just like that. If you want to be,
I heard a finger clicking.
That's pretty good. Yeah.
if I don't want you part of it anymore at some point, just like that.
Right then.
Understandable.
Well, I suppose I'll look to the merchant and go, ready to travel now, are we, Charge?
Indeed, yeah.
Let's
Shall
just
we
get
see
on
if
the
we can
road.
peddle some of the wares here, or shall
Fine.
we just make it further north? Get a better
I suppose
looking
the
for
further
our
we
money.
go, the more you will earn.
Okay, no, this part's gonna be a joke. I'm gonna stand up and totally look at Silent and say, make sure to not soil yourself again.
I don't know why, but I thought you were going to say you were going to do, like, stand up and do the gritty.
Fortnite dances at Silent from across the table.
Alright, fuck
Well-
it. Seeing Civi Fortnite dance, I blow out the fucking... No.
No, it's just, it's
all-
not.
no.
Civi
All-
wasn't doing that, it was Chuckle Nuts.
No, all I
Chuckle
did
Nuts
as-
just started dancing at you.
Yeah. All I did as a joke was I stand up and I quote unquote looked at you. I just turned around.
Yeah, well, Chuckle Nuts just walked across the table and did do the gritty.
Alright, I'm electrocuting the fucking chocolate.
All right, now let's continue. Let's
No.
continue.
Yes, so heading outside of Hundlestone, you find that during the night, well, and the previous day, as you've been underground the entire time, there was quite a decent snowfall. Your horse, with a confused kind of like look on your face. Where has the Chad horse gone?
I'd
Hold on.
decapitate him.
Decapitate who?
No, dead. No, no more. I kill him.
Who?
I take his wallet.
Wait, who? What?
No, no one mentions the Chad horse. No, unacceptable.
Rest
No,
in
it's
peace,
gone.
chat horse.
So yes, you managed to make your way to the stable, and you can see that the horses that were pulling the merchant's cart seem to be there, and they seem to be slightly emaciated, as no one came out to water or feed them yesterday. So they've spent literally a day and a bit in this cold weather without any food or water. So they seem to be in poor health.
Oh,
The Chad horse, however, seems to be gone from the stables.
Dan,
Well,
if you're doing what
um,
I think you're doing, I swear to Christ, leave the centaur alone. You fucking pervert.
I'm not saying anything.
well,
The Chad horse is
um,
gone.
I'm just saying, leave the
I-
centaur alone. You
I'm going
freak.
to turn to everyone and say, I think we may need to find a couple more horses. I was expecting to have to find one, but I may have to find two to pull the other cart.
how much is the cart's worth?
Oh god, that's a question I haven't heard in a long time. Give me a second. But yeah, so in the meantime, while we figure out how much a cart weighs, is anyone like doing any like looking around, see if they can find?
Yeah, I will look around, Dan. Totally.
No, fuck that chat horse. It can go.
It's just gone.
Gone. I'm just buying a new horse, fuck it. Clearly
But you
that
want
horse
some
hates
combat.
us.
I would like some combat too. I guess no one is
300
doing it.
pounds.
300 pounds.
The carriage is 300.
Yes.
How much can a single horse pull?
Well, the reason Well, a single horse can pull a carriage, but
How much
like
would you say
usually you
is
have
the
two
merchant's gear and all of his produce weigh?
So the merchant's caravan still has like the two horses that were pulling that.
Are they fine or are they also fucked over?
Well, those two horses are still there, but as I said, they're emaciated and they're thirsty because you haven't fed or watered the horse like yesterday. Well, the horses yesterday. This is a kind of like no one's been tending to this stable.
Right.
The people who
Okay,
live in
so
this town are
if we
gnomes and
feed
dwarves, and
and
they
water
don't
them
use
now,
this.
yeah. So if we feed and water them now, will they be ready to go, or do we need to wait another day?
You would need to wait an hour, but also, but like, yeah,
Right, then
they're
let's do that. Let's do that.
a
Let's
little
wait
bit
now.
rough.
Well, no, well, yeah, for fuck's sake. All right, so how long will it take for them to be good?
So, yeah, as I was saying, like, yeah, they can get up and moving and things like that in about an
his
hour
question
or
is how
so.
long. So they need an hour to get better, is what you're saying.
Well, to be decent again, it's kind of like you've starved these animals you've starved them of food and water in like literally near
then let's
freezing
get them fed
temperatures
and then-
for.
All right, so I guess we'll feed them, water them, and then we'll give it another day, and then we go, and then we're good.
Ye-
You doing that?
Well,
Yes.
I mean, we don't have much choice.
Well, you can take them, as I said, like, you can probably
Yeah,
take them out on the road.
I know what
after an
type of
hour
DM
or
you
so,
are. If we
but-
do that, they die, then we're fucked.
Well, you still don't have anyone to pull your old cart unless you guys plan
I mean,
to
I can
abandon that cart.
I can pull the whole party.
True, but you'll get exhausted a lot faster. The whole point around, like, a single horse, so comes into what Civi was saying, where a single horse can pull a cart, but you're going to move a lot slower, and you're going to tire them out, or tire out you in the sense of you being the workhorse here. Similar to
Well,
the
we-
fact that... Oh, sorry?
Well, there's not really much options to do anything with the cart.
Yeah, no, we're trying to just lock right now.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, no, straight up, that's it. That's just all we can do. Literally feed, water them, wait another day, and then we go.
Well, all that I'm saying here is, like, no one really cares about that cart, do they?
Kind of have to. I mean, this is my, like, if I don't, then I'm fucked, because it's my job to care about it.
No. There's 2 carts here, remember? 2 carts.
I think what's going on is suggestion to put everything.
So,
onto
like,
one
okay,
cart
so
and
Flint,
abandon
I think you're getting a little bit confused here, where Merchant's cart, you can feed and water the horse and you can get them on the road within, like, half a day, and they should be, like, pretty fine.
Yeah.
The second cart, which is the cart from the first campaign, that cart has no horses, and it's more of a who the fuck really cares? No one at the moment even.
Yeah,
has,
no, I
like...
don't even. Yeah, no, okay. I
No
don't give a
one
fuck
really
about that. I thought you were
cares
talking about
about
the
that car.
merchant's fucking car. I don't. Fuck
no,
that car.
it's
Let's
just
go.
like-
No, I'm done. Fuck that car.
'cause
They
that
can
was the
keep it. I'm
cart
just
you
leaving
were
it here.
thinking of pulling.
Actually, no. Hang on. Let's do something
Yeah.
quick. I'm gonna go up
'Cause
to
there's
someone
no
in the middle of the
remaining
street, and I'm gonna
characters
like,
anymore.
okay, I'm gonna go to someone in the middle of the street.
So walking
I'm
back
going
into
to ask
town,
them, would you like a cart, a carriage?
Why are you asking me this?
How much currency do you have on you?
Wait.
Answer
Are
the
you
question.
trying to sell me?
Answer
Are
the
you trying to
question.
sell
I
me
am busy.
stolen goods?
They belong to me.
Are you-
Can you answer the question?
Are you one of the people that's been attacking the trade convoys coming from Ironmaster?
If I was attacking the trade convoys, why would I sell it to you?
I don't want anything. I don't want any part of this. And he seems to, like, look over his shoulder, hurrying off into the streets.
Okay, so I want this like dealt with as fast as possible. Do I see? Where's the gnome that I got the rooms from?
Probably up near the guest house.
Right, I'm just gonna go there.
Hmm?
Is he there? Do I see him?
So heading up the flights of stairs, you do eventually make your way back to the guest house, and the gnome seems to be, well, preparing to clean it.
Would you like to be the owner of a carriage?
Well, do I have any use for a carriage?
I want to be rid of it. I don't care what you do with it. You can burn it for all I care.
Fine, I'll take it.
10 silver?
Ah, sure.
Done.
It gives
Finished.
you, yeah.
That's dealt with.
Gives
Let's
you-
go.
Well,
Oh
it
my
just
God.
gives you a gold for it. I don't really care about like dealing
Fucking
with silver
neither
and
do I.
copper.
I'm not even gonna fucking put that in my currency. I don't give a shit.
Okay, yeah. You just give it to a beggar or something on the way out.
Yeah, I do not care. Right, we're good to go. Let's go.
Yep. As you begin to leave, you do see a parchment that seemed to be noted right next to where Shaky's tied up the Chad horse.
I decapitate the parchment.
Cutting the parchment, cutting the parchment off the wall, it flitters slightly in the wind.
Could I
And
pick
then I
up the
just hear
parchment and
like an
see what's
echoing
on it?
voice.
Yep.
Good job.
Picking up the parchment, you see a hastily written note which says, "Sorry, Shaky's here, taking your horse. Maybe White might give it back. See you later." Signed, Shaky's the Trustworthy.
Chad.
I'm just gonna mutter as I get in the fucking cart. I knew we shouldn't have trusted that cunt. And then get in the cart.
Let's
I love him
go.
already.
I
I
want to
love him
go.
already.
Go.
Let's go. Let's
Let's
leave.
go.
So, heading back out into the wilderness cold of the Northlands, you begin your journey along the bit more walked trail between Hundlestone that seems to lead up and edge into the mountains towards what you assume to be 10 towns. Do we want to leave it there?
I mean, we've only been recording for.
I
like-
would.
I was hoping for some form of combat just to for the character. But if you're too
Not gonna
drunk,
lie, you guys. Well, it's that, and also that you guys have avoided a lot of that. I'll talk about it afterwards. I would, because we've gone on a different direction to what I had thought we would do.
Bro, just
So I
throw
don't
something
really
at us.
actually have.
just anything.
Like literally, just
No.
spawn in some guy.
I would prefer not to at this point.
Oh,
Everything has to be canon, and I know that I'm fairly drunk and everything, and anything that I will just roll the ball on, whatever. I'll try to do something interesting and epic, and it will end up throwing off further sessions. So it's
Good.
like a nada.
Just
no
want to
cuts,
kill
but-
things.
alright. It's okay.
Cheers.
True.
Not gonna lie, there were plot markers in Hundlestone.
Yeah.
I tried to force it in towards the end when you were trying to sell someone a cart, and I was like, oh, I can work with that.
Yeah, the bandit thing.
Because if you had, well, no, if you had gone around the town and gone out on that day off and whatever that the guy had to recover, that you would have found out around Hundlestone that there's rumors of carts between Ironmaster and here going missing and things like that, and it was meant to lead into some things and whatever.
Well, it's also the fact that it's like, okay, I mean, we started almost an hour late, but we only have, if we're doing this do something now, we
7:40-ish.
have, no, I've only been recording for 2 hours, 48 minutes, and we're currently at 10:33 p.m. So almost an hour late.
So I was
yeah.
just trying to force some combat in, like skipping everything, because if we talk to people, then it takes more time. But yeah, anyway, we can put it there. That's fine.
Yeah, I'm just not like I am not going to like throw combat for the sake of combat, where it's like, oh, suddenly you're beset upon by a
I would
bunch of
like that.
snow wolves or something like that, where it's just like it just doesn't make sense in the like theme of the campaign or anything like that. I'm not going to do that.
It's all good.
Okie dokie. Cheers.
Yeah.
Is the recording ended?
Say good day.
Good boy.
Very well.